Okay, if you can give me just a couple minutes, I'm going to get some things set up. And speaking of shilling, in the top left-hand corner, you can see that I am shilling a new product today. And I've got a link below. Actually, yeah, what is that? Twitch alert. That's Twitch alert. I want an advert. I'm echoing? Really? Testing. Yeah, let me try something real quick. If I am echoing, I need to change that. If I am echoing, I need to... I'm echoing? That. Test. I am echoing, I need to... I'm echoing? That. I'm not hearing an echo. Test. I am echoing, I need to... Well, I didn't hear anything, so... Let me know if I'm still echoing it a bit. Refresh your page real quick for me. Okay, yeah, so what's happening, I turned on the sound from, I turned on the sound from YouTube, so I can hear if I was echoing. So, yeah, whatever I was saying gets repeating a lot. So, just a moment. So, I just want some relaxing music tonight. Does anyone know if I'll get a copyright strike for just playing the Stardew Valley music? I hope
Hi.
not. Hey, Slow.
I have dog.
Hi, dog. I have apple.
Stuart said hi, Benelli. Oh, you love that softball.
All right. This is the first time I actually have to use push to talk in this thing.
Hey, Spooky. Hey, Foggy.
Hello.
Please,
You know that
no.
softball used to be important.
Please don't call me Spooky. Please.
He really doesn't like
You know my
Parker. He doesn't know people's names, so he just goes by their screen name.
What is my...
But my screen name and my actual name is Parker.
Well,
Your name doesn't say Parker.
It doesn't say Parker, so you're not Parker. You're Mick Parker.
Hey, Ragnarok. How's it going, guys?
Going good. And yeah, I think the thing.
There's
the
a
problem that you
Ragnarok?
have-
Where?
I am watching my brother's dog
does he mean
destroy one of
redacted?
my precious possessions.
I couldn't tell you. Alright.
Okay. Well, it looks like the echo problem's gone.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly echoing. It was more like the repeating the same thing over and over happened.
Okay, so yeah, that's... I fixed that. It won't happen again. Or it shouldn't, anyway. And then, hey, X is in the chat.
The chewing and everything.
Hey,
Of this dog.
How you doing, X?
Oh, X is in the chat. Dang.
Mm-hmm. He's being a little brat and trying to get spoilers, which is fine.
I want spoilers for what's going to happen.
gosh.
I
Oh, I
want
see
to
the
be
prediction.
prepared for the future. Guys, I had a
can
vision.
see the future.
I saw the future.
I saw a future and a place, and I heard what they're going. We're planning.
I hear that there's going to be a temple and ninjas. I saw it all in a vision.
Yeah, because he doesn't do that already. Takes, like, out of, like, he'll read the chat because chat is way smarter than the group is. And he'll be like, oh, wow, hey, this person didn't bring up a point. I totally thought of this on my own.
Oh.
He's really trying to, like,
Oh, no.
defend himself, saying, like,
We still on tomorrow? I think so, X. I think we're still on for tomorrow. And, if not, it wouldn't be the end of the world because I have been going super hyper mode. It is crunch time.
You don't know, Stuart. It could
Is
be
this
the
thing
end
in
of
the
world.
top corner right here, the Keymaster?
That is the entire Keymaster PDF, and it is now available on loadingcrewcrafts.com for $5.99. However,
Woo!
99. I thought it was only $5.
however, everyone in here is getting it for free because you're all patrons. So
Yay!
patrons get
What?
it for free.
Except for me.
Except
I'm
for
not-
me.
We're special people.
Yeah, patrons and friends get it for free, obviously. But
I mean, like, I don't play Pathfinder, so eh.
it would be the end of my world, Stuart. Oh,
Yeah.
if we didn't play. Okay, well, if we play tomorrow, it will probably be the last time for a while, simply because Corinne's getting her wisdom teeth out, and
Oh,
we've got a string of conventions coming up. So,
Would that mean would that mean Alkine may also go on a possible hiatus?
No, it's not that. Well, actually, no, it shouldn't. That shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
But you're not playing Wednesday, right?
No. Like I said, I'm kind of getting tired of making stuff, and I just need a week off so I don't get burnt out.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't possibly know where that feeling.
Yeah, no, I don't.
My poor
None of us
softball.
know that feeling.
Just getting burned
My
out.
my poor softball. Dear
He says,
God.
boo!
Bro, if you want me to pay Tracy a good wage, I gotta do this shit.
Oh.
Jesus.
He's
dog.
just being him too, so I'm not upset at him. Anyway, so yeah, we gotta take at least a week off, and then there are some plot points that were hopefully going to happen with guests that I want to get done too.
Ooh.
So I'm hoping that's going to get finished too. I have currently got, oh my god, so many games to arrange. I bit off way more than I could chew this time. I still haven't gotten finished that Nira date yet, even though I promised it and said I would.
Yeah, you still have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, when you brought that up,
Hey!
I'm still like, I'm questioning, like,
Around me. Come here.
I mean, like, I hope you're like gonna be able to make sure that, cause you gotta know that you gotta make sure they don't overlap with the main story at the same time, cause it's just saying like they met them even though they weren't there. You met, saying as you met Prism and all them beforehand, like we already met you just not too long ago. Why are you here now?
Yep. So it's gonna be tricky. I did talk to those guys who did D&D time, by the way. The D&D story, the little animation with the Keymaster.
Oh, that?
Oh,
yeah. I remember.
I just messaged them on Facebook and said, "Hey, I saw your thing. Do you want a copy of a better Keymaster class?" And he goes, "Sure."
Oh, snap. Roasted.
And oh no, he knew it was bad. Like he even said in the story it was terrible. But
Alright.
oh jeez. Anyway, hi. Oh, bye X. It's nice seeing you.
Bye X, bye X.
Looks like he didn't want them
Bye.
juicy spoilers.
I guess he didn't. What level is Plaid's Volcarona? That's a good question. Let me check that real quick. I think it was around the same.
I mean, I
level
hope you
as-
say like,
Shit. I gotta plan out the next gym battle, and I gotta this one so the team, so people they don't just steamroll through everyone.
Alright, you ready?
45.
Go get it.
also, Stuart, you just made like Plaid's class make so that he just evolved them much faster than they should. Isn't that right?
Huh?
You made Plaid's class being a breeder made so that he can evolve them faster. Isn't that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's an evolver,
Okay, 'cause I was-
a move tutor, and a chef.
Yeah, if I'm remembering right, didn't he get his Ampharos like early too?
Yeah, like that's why I was asking
Yeah.
because like do you know how high of a level Volcarona has to get to be able to evolve finally? It's like I believe it has to be like Plus the level 50
Yeah,
or
one of the prestige classes for the breeder is the evolver, if I'm remembering right, which lets them do that.
By the way, my munching on my apple isn't coming through, is it?
I
Not
mean,
at all,
like-
man.
No.
You're good.
No,
You're good.
I mean,
I
I
have a
can.
dog, so whatever you do is probably fine.
Also, hey, look at that! My artist finally spoke for once.
You finally spoke. Oh yeah, Mick Parker. So are you wanting to actually have this Zero picture here as his profile picture for the wiki, or you want me to wait till?
No, she's not done with it. Like I said, she's going to put she. Apparently, that wasn't the highest quality picture. I didn't know that, and also she's not completely done with it. There's a little more stuff she wants to throw in.
Alright, no
She get
problem.
mad at you.
Also, wait a second. Are you putting Alkite characters on the wiki?
Yeah, I made you part of the wiki too.
Oh shit! I haven't checked the wiki actually. Send me them links.
Yeah,
Oh,
you should all
okay.
go to the
Here,
wiki.
send you the
And
DM.
there goes the outside of the softball. Okay.
Oh no.
Now it's literally just foam.
One moment.
Also,
please.
the one thing even though I'm the one who mainly does a lot of wiki part right now, there are people who will do it, but it's all on Pada. Pada seems to be the person that everyone wants to work on. Actually, you know what? Just make it for everyone to see. Go into the live. Never mind. Can't.
Wait, yeah, I don't think you can post links in there unless you're a mod
In where?
in the YouTube.
Okay, never mind.
Hey, we got a
I'm just
guy.
saying-
We got a guy in the Twitch. Geki
Geke
Gaiten.
Gaten?
Geki
There you go.
Gay Gaiten? I was thinking Gaten.
Gaten might be right, but I didn't
Yeah.
want to risk it. Yeah, this is.
What?
We are. God, I love how mommy doesn't watch.
I love how mommy doesn't want me.
Wow!
Come here. No, come here. No. Get your Wii U. You are allowed. Please take it to your room. Anyway, what was I doing?
You were working on
Right,
the lowering crew.
Tegeki, yeah. So this is Pokemon Tabletop. I am making a map for it for our D&D game coming up tomorrow, and I'm overworked at the moment, so I'm gonna try to do what I can, get things finished for then. But yeah, it's fun. It's a good fun game. You should come check us out tomorrow.
Clutch says Stuart's in trouble.
Mm-hmm. I think that's everything I wanted to mention. Otherwise, yeah, come check us out. How are you guys doing? I'm talking way too much about myself. I'm bored of me.
Oh, I mean,
I'm
that has been alright.
I have dog.
I have dog.
I'm doing pretty swell myself.
I mean, it's my brother's dog, so it's kind of different.
Cool.
Yeah, that ball is no more.
Oh.
Freaking
Ripperonis.
ravaged into foamy pulp.
Yeah.
Mm.
Getting like a timeline of what is happening to it. The pictures just get worse and worse.
You can actually see them all in the text chat for voice channels if you haven't checked it out yet. It's pretty whoa.
It's a pretty depressing scene.
Was this in...
Until you
No,
go
the
back
dog-
up to the dog's face and you're just like, oh.
Oh, the dog's ball. Okay, in the Discord server.
Yay.
Oh wow, yeah, no, it has taken the entire skin off the thing.
That doesn't do. At least your dog is a lot less wild than probably my sister's dog.
Oh wow, we
Cheer up
really
and ev-
did take the whole skin off of it.
Yeah, and then he tore the skin to shreds. Now he's surprised that, like, when he first found it, he's like, it won't fit in my mouth. Nothing ever doesn't fit in my mouth.
This is the first thing ever that didn't fit in my mouth.
Oh man,
And
the
now
out,
it's
the
just
out
like-
of context quotes.
Oh, that's what happens when you eat that.
I get real
No,
I
don't eat
get
that.
I get
that.
real upset when things don't fit in my mouth. I'm just gosh gee darn.
Gosh, gee, jar.
Gosh, Jajarn.
You finally found
Or no.
something that you couldn't destroy within 10 seconds. Aren't you so happy?
Oh,
Gonna have
aren't
to
you
vacuum
just fucking
after this.
special?
Oh, you just fucking special.
He's so cute, and he just looks so happy though. So it's fine. It's not like that tennis ball was signed by all my friends from my last day of middle school. No,
Oh,
it's fine.
that was probably a poor choice of tennis balls.
No, I didn't give it to him. He found it.
Oh.
It's a softball, so it's a little difficult to destroy, and he's eating it. Okay.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Man, I feel like I did a poor choice of making my push to talk button caps lock because of the little light on the caps lock button. So every time I'm no longer pressing it, I have to repress it because of the fucking light.
I usually just use control.
I mean,
I've got alts. Well, the left alt key right here. That's what I
I
use.
guess. I should
I know
probably
that-
change it to like right alt because I don't ever use that button.
I know that Drago uses the decimal button, which is weird. So every
Wait,
time he talks,
mean
it
the
looks like
period?
he's typing
Yeah, don't you mean the period?
the decimal.
I mean,
No!
they serve the same purpose, but it's like
No.
What are you getting
It's
hung up
on the
about?
number pad, so it's a decimal.
What?
Hello, baby.
oh.
Want to say hi? Don't leave my face. Don't leave my face.
Oh.
Oh, you sniffing the laptop? Do you like the laptop? Oh, you got slobber all over it. Okay.
Oh.
Now you're pressing buttons.
Oh, good.
Doing a lot I can do, but he doesn't know that, and I would like to keep it that way. Don't you dare. I know you think you're still small, but you cannot jump up there.
By the way, Stuart, I meant to say this. I really enjoyed the Q&A video. I don't think I ever told you that.
Oh, you and
Oh,
Elaine are adorable.
Oh,
It
thank
was-
you.
It was
Like,
nice.
leave the room, child. You can't do this.
You can't do this to me.
And then he just cuts out. Jump skip.
Yeah, like, I actually cut out a lot in that, and most of it was just JoJo causing a ruckus.
Aw.
There should be a video of just
I wonder-
JoJo causing.
Yeah, you have no idea, like, that
No.
JoJo buddy.
No, I know, and I totally could. But I'm not just gonna profit off my kid like that.
I mean, yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had like I honestly, like, I've thought a lot of times, if I was gonna set up a JoJo channel, it would be a JoJo channel, and all the money would go to like her college fund and stuff, which
Oh, that's cute.
I'm really thinking about it. It's just setting it up, doing regular content, getting people like really interested.
Keeping all the creeps away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or at the very
And-
least,
and
marketing it. Like,
I'm sure there'd be a lot more, be the harder part of the whole thing than doing everything else.
you attract the audience that you act like. So, I mean, we try to act pretty. We try to act pretty classy here. We act fairly pleasantly, so we get a very pleasant crowd, like you guys.
Oh.
Like people.
I mean, I
Like
wouldn't call myself pleasant, but
Well-
whatever.
Well, drama channels, incite a lot of drama and get that kind of audience, and they wonder why their audience is so toxic. Like, our audience is not very toxic because we're here to have a good time and to
And
just.
plus, you're kind of small at the moment, so not too
I
many.
don't think they appreciate you panting into the microphone. That's my face.
Oh.
And I make my shilling up front and honest, and so I get a bunch of honest people who understand that. So, I don't
And
know.
make a cult around it.
Mhm.
It's alright, you can give it to me.
Yeah, make a small cult, which lasts like for a
Okay.
whopping 2 days before we got bored and just stopped.
I mean, I'll try and keep trying to make the cult live, but it'll
I
go away
mean-
immediately.
Don't just sit on me.
Honestly, the joke kind of runs pretty stale pretty quickly.
Boy, does it, yes.
Like it's fun for a little bit, but if it keeps on going, it's like, okay, can we do something else?
Yeah, it kind of gets concerning when people are donating literal hundreds of dollars just to say, "Hey, yo, did you know we have a Patreon?"
Well, I don't know.
You say that while we have someone here who did literally pay that much.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. We take those $100 gladfully, but like, still.
Gladfully.
Gladfully, that's a thing.
Yeah, take it gladly. But at the same time, we also have someone here who also paid that much money just to. Actually, 2 people who tried just to shill for Stuart. We won't say who they are because one of them is actually here already.
Yeah, Redacted. Redacted is a madman, and I love him.
Oh, okay, so I wasn't going to say that. Alright, Kaze as well, who literally paid $25 just to say, go to Stuart's Patreon.
Which is funny, and it's part of the joke. It's just like, it's kind of the current condition right now, or at least the atmosphere that a lot of people have to take. And it's unfortunate, because, like I said, I got a couple buddies who are really big on here, like, frickin' what's his name? Hold on. Comic Drake. You guys ever heard of him?
Oh, heck yeah.
Cool. Don't think so.
He was on Game Theory for a while. He used to do Super Smash Bros. History and stuff.
Yeah, I know who he is. He's super cool. I really like his channel.
Yeah, he's a real nice guy, and he's got
pretty high quality.
Pretty decent quality too. But he's got over 100,000 subscribers, and he barely makes any money off his channel. Like less than I do as a teacher, and that's inexcusable. In fact, I almost make as much as him on Patreon.
Oof. That kind of sucks.
So yeah, like I'll actually open it right now just to see where he's at. Patreon, Comic Drake. Let's see.
Also, Stuart, I thought we actually were going to I thought we were not going to have the Pokemon Center and try and go for just be like a medical center.
Yeah, unfortunately, the tile set doesn't really have a lot because in Uranium, the Ninja Village was a legit village that in its past just happened to have ninjas in it. So I'm struggling on what to put in all this negative space right here because I made it so huge. So I thought about, oh, what if I put a training facility there?
Wait, but isn't it supposed to be hidden?
More.
It is a thief.
Yes, come to our hidden ninja village where everything is super secret and hidden. Do not find the giant tower. Secret.
Yeah, that's why I'm not putting a giant tower there because that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, I've looked at the tile set and I thought there was a giant tower. I haven't really looked.
Actually, you could have probably done with a giant tower.
There's like a castle here, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with like a small fortress. I'm a sucker for castles.
Actually, you probably still can go with the Bellsprout Tower. It has a bell at the top, so you probably because they have ancient bells and everything places like this, or just in shows and everything.
I like Redacted has he's like well, you know, the Naruto village was ultra modern, and it was a village hidden in the
leaf.
In the leaf, which it totally wasn't.
Oh yeah,
so
man.
Wasn't. So.
Or just go the weird approach of making them hyper future ninjas who all use cloaking technology.
Oh my god.
I've already introduced cyborgs into this world. It could happen.
Cyber Cena is also already here. The future is now.
The future's now, old man.
Wait, you know what? I need to make a page on the wiki for Cyborg Cena and just have it be full of just totally untruthful text It's just over
You
exaggerated.
know, that's what she's gonna plan on doing eventually. Like, just like have a page full of every version of Cena that's existed in every
The
series.
timeline of Pokemon Tabletop Utopus via Cena.
Yes, the original Cena, future Cena that did the thing with to the evil Cyber Team Vision member. I forget her name. What was the name?
Year
And
20.
And then do
Year 20, circa present Cena.
Oh
and
my god.
then make one.
Year 2056, circa future Cena. Year unknown, circa cyborg Cena.
Oh my god.
It's definitely, I like the fact that it just came into its own thing. Just John Cena, just the pincer named John Cena.
Well, it was funny. I actually showed Jello what you guys did. I mentioned like, hey, so my group over here made a cyborg Cena to show off, and he's like too strong. Get rid of it.
Yes. By the way, I would like to mention.
Yeah, we'll do it, Kari. I'll make it.
No, I shouldn't mention. I should mention that on the next Alcon stream, not here.
What was I
You-
doing? Sorry.
Why'd you have to say that? Now I gotta know.
What?
You gotta know.
I gotta.
You gotta know what?
Yeah, now that you gave me the idea, I'm definitely making it now. Every version of Cena there is, getting a new wiki page.
You also need to make up a ton of like fake Cenas that just don't exist, but we pretend they exist.
Yeah, yeah. Luster Bucket says medieval Cena, barbarian Cena, Genesis Cena,
Via
etc.
ancient tablets, we have found out that Cena has existed for more than millions of years.
Yeah.
Yep, it's coming official. It's all going on the wiki.
Here we can see the ancient pharaoh Cena.
Oh my god.
Here we can see Cena rallying his troops to invade Scotland.
They may take our lives, but they will not take. I can't think of what they won't take.
We'll never take our bugs.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it'd be honey, because pincers all eat honey, so that makes more
They
sense.
may take our
They'll never
lives.
take our honey.
They may take our lives, but they will never take our Sunday Smackdowns.
Ah,
Dun, 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 dun.
that's what they're.
Oh my
more
god!
quiet.
No,
Is there a
John
back...
Cena theme, but with bagpipes.
I
Yeah.
need to. I need to look this up. Does this exist?
Mhm. It's gotta exist somewhere.
I hope you're gonna like give Jade a mega pincer soon.
Oh
Her
my
name
god.
Mega Cena.
Hold on.
Yeah. Wait. Did you ever tell Elena about Cyborg Cena? I want to know what she thought about it.
I did.
Since Cena is her Pokemon.
1 second. New Orleans brass band plays John Cena theme at Louis Armstrong International Airport. Oh,
What?
there's no. Oh, it's just a brass
Yeah,
band. I thought there was
bagpipes ain't
bagpipes.
brass, man.
Well, I got excited because I put bagpipes. There's a kazoo cover.
Oh, is it like
There's a kazoo
Suko
cover.
G?
That's for like alternate universe Limpy Cena.
That's for Chibi Cena.
Chibi Cena.
Just had this little. Yeah, the song just played really low.
I'm planning on buying a kazoo to bring to my next like debate tournament. That will be fun.
I
Just
posted
put
it,
the
I
whole
posted it in text chat for voice.
Oh dear God.
I can't. Actually, I don't know where
Cena to Banjo Cena. Bad.
all these scenes are real and they are canon, as says by the wiki that I worked on.
Oh,
The
I think I
bag-
found one.
It'll
I
only
think I
get
found
so
one.
full, but it
Oh,
won't
well,
fill up.
No.
So as soon as it gets full, that's when you play.
I'm gonna pass
Wait,
out.
an actual
Okay.
bagpipe
So-
cover?
All right,
No
there's this
fucking
hard.
way.
there's this black fella who's got it. And he's filling up the air.
We got this. We're gonna get this.
Okay.
I'll link you in voice chat. Give me a second. Or text
Is
chat.
the bag supposed
Pass
to
the
fill
memes, my
really
dude.
I'm passing the memes.
full? Yeah.
Oh,
the
this
memes.
looks promising.
No.
Pass the memes along.
Let's see.
Oh, come on, please.
Is that-
Please.
All right, 35, 36.
There it is.
Give it in a
Squeeze
second.
hard.
All right, while he's
Oh,
doing
the
it.
air just came out.
I'm going smoothly.
Has anyone ever played bagpipes?
We
Person in this building.
gonna pass out.
They lied to us.
Oh, it's not.
You
Oh,
lied.
lame.
It's just a dumb skit for actual wrestling.
Well, I mean, all it really says is Xavier Woods needs some practice on the bagpipes, Raw Fallout?
AKA, I'm
Yeah.
Scottish.
I'm guessing there's just like
I mean, it technically didn't say anything about John Cena in it.
Yeah, it was just WWE or whatever, or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know wrestling.
there's WWE and apparently there's also Raw or whatever. I don't know.
Oh well. Okay, I think I'm about done with this village. I'm honestly just sick of looking at it, so I'm just gonna like put flowers everywhere and just.
You just really hate it.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hey.
Welcome back.
We didn't even know you left, actually.
Oh,
Oh wow, jeez, man.
I went to go feed the dog.
You can. Oh, son of a gun! I swear to God. Whatever.
Why would you swear at him?
I swear to, not swear at. I didn't say swear at God, did I?
This is a Christian channel.
This is a Christian server. Oh man, I got paired up with a really bunch of swell guys in Overwatch earlier. Like someone said, like, "Gosh darn it!" like in voiceover, and we all got on him about being on a Christian server, and it was a good time.
That does sound like a good time.
Oh, they said that there needs to be a ninja scene as well.
There's a ninja scene. Oh, sweet God, help us all.
Oh, no.
Oh, with a Kanabo even.
And there also needs to be an alternate universe Cena where he's a Heracross instead of a pincer.
That's blasphemy, my friend. I don't think Cena can be anything but a pincer.
What
Like,
if
there's
in
a
an
Rick and-
alternate
there's a Rick
universe
and
it's
Morty.
like gender swap?
There's a Rick and Morty timeline where it's just it's pincer Rick.
It's
Oh,
a Rick.
Wait, what?
It's pincer Rick. Oh my God.
Hey Morty, I'm Pincer Rick.
No. Oh, that would be
No.
the worst.
Oh no. No. No.
Actually, I actually made this joke after one of my Pokemon gained the move Swift, and he hates Rick and Morty. I said after he got the move Swift, I said it's Swifty. he hated it so much that he said Earthlings came and beat me up.
Oh my God. You guys are nuts. You ever just make a map and you're like, wow, I hate this.
Oh yeah, no man. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wasn't that the same way you were with the desert?
Yep. There are so many of these maps I just despise by the end of it, but it's like, well, it's time to move on.
Time move on.
Done with this shit.
Otherwise, I'm going to be here all
Shit,
year,
I have to do it.
just obsessing over this stupid tile set. Oh my God. Oh, this is awful. You know what? This is a ninja berry planter. I don't care.
You can plant your berries here.
This is our ninja vineyard. This is our.
Oh no! I love that. You know what? No, it's a ninja vineyard. I don't care. I love it.
This is our.
This
This is
map
our.
has been
This is our.
salvaged.
this is our ninja high school, and this is our
Ninja.
and this is our ninja In-N-Out burger.
We're modern people now.
Well, we're not savage. Like that joke in Doctor. Honestly, the best joke in Doctor Strange is like, "What's this? Your mantra? No, it's the Wi-Fi password." I don't know why I love that joke so freaking much, but it's
Probably because Doctor Strange.
People
was
have
one-
kicked it all to hell, which is kind of sad. It's like, why wouldn't you tell him it was the Wi-Fi password? Or would you just hand it to him and walk away?
because shut up.
I mean,
Shut up and have fun with the fun dumb
Yeah.
movie.
exactly. Like
Have fun with it.
it's already a movie about a magic man. You can't really take it too seriously.
But people do, and it's
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, hold on, someone. This is our ninja gender studies class.
Oh
No!
God!
Did you just assume my ninja gender?
You know, not all ninjas have to wear. Not all female ninjas
Ninjas
have to wear pink. You know.
Can your assumed gender be the same as your ninja gender? Or doesn't have to be different? Or I have so many questions.
You have to think of all these answers. You gotta make sure they're all good and correct, or else everyone's gonna be mad.
What's the name of the ninja wine? It's actually ninja grapefruit juice or
Sake?
ninja.
I mean, sake.
Oh no! You know, that told. Okay, I just realized this was supposed to be the place where the apricot is. So yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
The
they
purple.
make wine out of apricorns. That makes
Oh my
sense.
god.
purple apricorns, very, very rare.
I think that would get you more high than it would get you drunk.
Why?
I don't know.
Good to know, Slow
It should.
Thank you.
It
for
just
Don't really have an
should.
answer. I don't know.
It
Just
just
cause.
should. Because you turned down our idea for Stardust. That's why.
You just want someone to get stoned in my game. That's what you have.
Yes.
I mean, like, I
God damn
kind
it,
of,
yes.
I kind of had someone like that last stream with the Super Soul Brother dude.
I know. Who was playing the stoner character in the GM for Hire game?
I couldn't tell you.
I think it was redacted, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was redacted. I saw
It was. I feel bad because I was gonna watch it, but then like life happened and I couldn't.
Well, it's on the Patreon. If you, you're a patron, right? Or you're
No,
you're
I-
McParker. You're too good
I'm
for
Mc-
my Patreon.
You're too good for that.
Too good for Patreon. I just get special stuff because I don't know. I'm some fucking 15-year-old from Mississippi who doesn't deserve any of this.
You
Bro,
don't.
Like,
Shit, man.
none of us deserve any of this, really.
We don't deserve this. I don't deserve to be here.
Honestly, the fact that anyone likes my
deserve
stuff
to be
is
here.
amazing. I do appreciate you guys a lot. All right, this Ninja Village is done. I don't care.
Yay.
I'm tired of looking at this. This is done. There's just gonna be a bunch of negative space right there. I don't give a crap. It's just empty. They ninja cleared it.
It's where they practice hiding in plain sight.
They try to act like trees.
Forget
Oh
it.
yeah, like those stupid ninja kids that always hid behind like cardboard cutout trees. That's what you could throw behind there.
There.
If you could
Don't
just
know how
find
to.
this sprites of
Trees.
cardboard.
Or like, you know, shag blankets or something.
That
They can
one
pretend to be
box
grass.
that was painted like a rock.
I am a tree.
Beautiful Konohamaru.
Hey, so I'm trying to make Cena's page. I'm trying to say, where does he live? I'm just I really think-
Everywhere.
Yeah, I'm about to say everywhere or just the bug catching contest area. We want the bug catching contest.
Well, currently Jade's his owner, so she's the
guess.
chosen one right
Wherever
now.
Jade goes.
Yep, so everywhere is fine. He lives
Cena goes
everywhere.
where he is needed.
Occupation? That's a really hard question. What is his occupation?
Occupation.
Something
His
badass.
occupation is badass.
Cena.
That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go. Occupation, professional badass.
On it. Professional badass it is.
Oh my god. Alright, you know what? There's trees there. There's just trees. I'm not putting anything else in this stupid village. God, I'm so tired of it.
I like the how much you hate your own work.
I end up hating about half of it, and I think that's where most. And I'm not even gonna say artist for me. I think that's where most people do. They just end up just.
Well, it's like, you know, there's like, oh, hey, I like this song, but now I'm forced to like study it for class, and now I despise the song because I've had to listen to it so many goddamn times.
His occupation is Cena.
No, his occupation is
Yes.
professional badass. The art.
Yeah, his occupation is professional badass is official now.
Hey, Nihon, thank you for sending me. The cardboard cut it! Yes, okay. I will put that in roll 20. In fact, give me a second. I will put that in roll 20. Let me... I see it, okay. There we go. I will get that in a bit. Thank you.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I'll put
What
that
did, what,
on top
what
of the
did you-
trainer. Even in, like, some place where it's, like, totally, like, worthless. Okay. Alright, let's open up Photoshop. Let's at least get this Ninja Village done.
and then what will we do?
I've got a secret
Take
path
all
I
the
need to
work.
do that gets to the Ninja Village, and then I could just, like, start throwing stuff in roll 20 and stop caring.
You make
Sadly,
a fork in the road where it's like really obvious. You should go this way, away from the Ninja Village.
like, oh, have you seen Scary Movie?
No.
which one though?
The first one where she comes to a fork in the road and it says, you know, life on one end and it's got this really pleasant path, and then the other one is death. she looks like 3 times before running down the death road. I'm sure it's been done before, or even after that, but I remember when it first showed up and it was really funny. Because it was really unexpected.
Just like the actual Scary Movie. The first time it was pretty funny. Every subsequent time, no.
Not so much.
Not so much.
It was funny until it became a thing.
It's funny.
Was-
It's funny. I say it's funny. It's kind of sad how that happens, because, you know, everyone's back and forth on this season of Rick and Morty. Like, oh, it was brilliant. No, it was stupid.
I mean,
Okay.
like...
I finally got
follow-
around to watching a couple episodes. I like it.
Oh, it's perfectly
Yeah.
likable. It's an excellent show, really. It's just get some people
It got a bad case of Undertale syndrome.
shoot. Undertale syndrome was a thing way before Undertale.
Alright. Preference that.
Undertale.
It got a bad case of Five Nights at Freddy's syndrome.
The Five Nights at Freddy's I'm aware of, but what happened to Undertale?
Oh no,
Oh,
same thing.
God,
Fans
yeah.
became obsessed with it, and now that's the game's image.
Mhm.
Which is
I'm
now happening.
happy to say I have never seen the obsessed part of the internet. Of
Yeah,
Undertale.
no.
It's on Tumblr.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't do Tumblr, so haha.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, the Rick and Morty fan base doesn't live on Tumblr, but they live on Reddit.
And also at a McDonald's near
Reddit
you.
either.
Yeah, and I-
Yay for not being a part of social media.
The problem is Reddit's actually a really useful place, because I posted the Discord server there, and boom, 100 people showed up, and I'm like, oh well, let's pull the
Wow.
trigger on this social media marketing place.
Yeah. We need to make an r/loading crew stat.
Oh no, please don't. Well, I mean, if anyone would use it, go ahead, but I'm not gonna moderate that at all.
Honestly, I don't use Reddit, so I ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, no, I've got no interest. I would use a TV tropes page before I would use a Reddit page.
Wow.
And
Dang.
well, the thing is, I actually love TV tropes. That is an excellent website.
I mean, I just read TV tropes when I'm bored in school and have nothing else to do.
Anime
There would be a
Campaign has
situation
one.
where Scarlet bothers to put her hair down.
What now?
I was like, I'm looking at just different anime tropes, and there's one where like the girl puts her hair down and automatically she's like the hottest person you ever see, and Scarlet popped in my head, and it's like, what happened if she put her hair down?
Someone asked where for fan art ideas, and someone wanted to mix up clothes of Lavi and Jade, And
What?
Yeah,
I would buy a lobby hoodie any day.
yeah.
I think
Lobby
we,
hoodie.
I think we could totally.
Lobby hoodie, $50, please.
I wanted to do a swimsuit calendar of some of the characters. Or we were
Oh, that'd be great.
we were spitballing that idea for a while, and Redbubble lets us do it, so we might. I don't know. Ah, God, I love this soundtrack. Not played the game yet. Totally should. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, Higher Hold was telling us that he just got off of a Extra Live event, and they raised $4,000 for, I think, Extra Life is for hospitals, I believe.
Yes, Extra Life is like when people do gaming streams, and any and all donations go to like, I don't know, I think it is like a hospital and or just charity of your choice. I don't know exactly how it works, but like it's a really good thing to donate for.
I talked to a few Extra Life reps, and God bless it. No, sorry, what was I saying? They seem pretty reputable.
Oh yeah, no, like tons of people on Twitch do it every year, so it kind of needs to be reputable, or else it wouldn't be as, you know, insanely successful like as it is.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think it's one of the few organizations that donates 100% of its proceeds.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I don't know how organizations like that survive.
They don't tell people about it. They're just always like, yep, 100% of our proceeds go to charity. After we take off the 50%, but you know, 100%.
No. I mean, the 100% proceeds. Like the ones that don't suck.
Oh! You mean like people that actually do it? I thought you were talking about the people that take like some off the top or whatever. Like, how do they survive with people knowing they're shitty people? Well, some of them aren't bad, but like, meh. I personally don't. I have a lot of mixed opinions on like charity companies that are like, all of our proceeds go to charity after we take like a couple of money off of it first.
A couple of money from it.
A couple of money. We'll donate all the charity after we take a bit of that money, but we'll do it.
We just take a couple of money. Not all the money, but a couple of it.
Couple of money.
I love that. Oh, there we go.
How much is a couple money? Oh, just, you know, the usual. No, I don't know what the usual is.
Oh my gosh. Well, I know that extra... God, really? I've done this several times now. I hit the frickin' button.
Oh.
Sorry, screen cap is being a pain. Well, no, I've been wanting to do an Extra Life stream for a while, because if it wasn't for Children's Hospital in Columbus, we wouldn't have JoJo.
Oh, man, like...
Yeah.
If we just get like a roulette wheel of games to play, I'd totally be there.
I'm thinking about it. I just need to get time.
Yeah. I mean, usually all the people that do like Extra Life streams, they're always like, they always stream for like 24 hours. So it's definitely gonna have to be a Saturday thing for you.
I think so. Oops, I did not get that part.
I know what Steven George does, or Steven plays. He every year people donate for him to play a certain game, and every year he changes what console he plays. This year he's going back to the Nintendo 64.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's literally like any game, because he uses an emulation system like purely for that like stream. So like last year he played Barbie and the Island Princess for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh my god.
You know, because like he raised like $2,000 to play that game.
Jeez.
So yeah.
I know that what's that game where you're literally just on a bus?
Crazy Bus.
Oh yeah.
It was made by Key and Peele. I love
Oh,
it.
that? No, never mind. I don't know. what
Not Key and Peele. The other ones. They're also comedians, but they're magicians as well.
Oh,
Penn and Teller?
yeah,
That's
Penn
the
and
one,
Teller.
Penn and Teller. Yeah, I respect that a lot. Sorry.
Man, using Alt for push to talk makes clicking on links and stuff incredibly difficult.
Oh, I feel you, man.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward side effect, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's still useful.
Yeah, it's still useful. Doesn't make it so you don't have to just leave it on when you don't want it to.
Sweet. Anyway, what is this? Ninja Village. It's not done yet, but desktop. Pokemon tabletop. Sprites. Maps. So how have you guys been? Like, what'd you guys do this weekend? Otherwise,
I nearly got in a TPK.
oh, really?
Yeah. Oh man. Like, hold on. I need to grab my notes from just like recounting it all. Hang on. This is a freaking doozy.
Oh yeah, you played Curse of Strahd, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Well, we nearly got TPK'd, but we're okay now.
TPK. That means total party.
Total party
What?
kill.
Kill, yeah.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
Yeah, hang on. I got to grab my 3DS because I recorded my notes on there for some reason. Hang on.
What?
Why would you record your notes there? That's like the most inefficient thing I think I've ever heard.
Yeah, so like I didn't do this like during the fight, of course. It was just like I just kind of I was laying in bed and I was like, you know what? This was a freaking awesome moment that I shouldn't ever forget, but if I sleep on it, I will forget it. So I've got my 3DS next to me. Let's
Please.
hop into the notes and then just like scribble as much as we can. And hopefully it'll be legible.
This is why we have notepad functions on our computer, Foggy. This is why.
I was in bed about to go
Get
to sleep.
out of bed!
Get out of bed!
Get it out of bed!
Get out of bed, you lazy bum!
All right, so real quick, how much do you guys know about Curse of Strahd? Because it's a wonderful murder-tastic experience, and I really don't want to spoil anything for anyone who doesn't who wants to have like a nice fresh scary time.
I watched Pro Jared's campaign of Curse of Strahd.
Oh, you mean Dice Camera Action? Yeah, they do it
Dice
pretty
Camera
good.
Action. I
Yeah.
watched the Curse of Strahd campaign on that. I was gonna watch. I was gonna continue watching it, but then I just stopped giving a shit.
Yeah, I was watching it until my GM told me we were doing Curse of Strahd, and then I kind of caught off around when they got to this one village because it was like, I want to make sure my reactions are fresh.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, but yeah, is everyone okay with me sort of regaling you with this story?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm fine.
I don't know. I guess I would probably GM it. So actually, yeah, that'd be fine.
Yep.
Tell us.
So is all cool? Is all cool?
Yeah.
Just tell us the story. Tell us
Okay.
the story, Daddy.
All right. So, our party had just gotten back from this graveyard where we kind of dug some people up and found this super awesome ancient relic that could potentially like be really handy against vampires.
We just kind of sort of grave robbed is what some people call it.
Yeah,
But I call it, borrowing from the dead.
Oh no, it was grave robbing. Let's face it, it was grave robbing.
Oh,
But
yeah. Total. Just
but
straight
we
grave
were
robbery.
going back to this encampment of Vistani, and who winds up meeting us there but frickin' Strahd von Tsarevich, frickin' uber powerful vampire of the land of Barovia. So,
I just thought
This
they
is
would
like at the
hang out.
beginning of our session, and we didn't have all of our players present at the time. We were missing our Wood Elf Ranger and our Tiefling Rogue. So the way we kind of read it off was the moment they saw Strahd, they freaking screamed and fell unconscious on the ground somewhere from shock. And
Because he was just too good looking.
yeah, sure. That's how we'll do it. But anyway, so Strahd's having this conversation with us. Meanwhile, half of us are kind of freaking out about these two unconscious bodies on the floor, well, on the grass. One of them's kind of already safely tucked behind a wagon anyway, but the other, I'm playing an illusionist, so I cast a minor illusion to make it look like he's just a person-sized pile of grass. Strahd starts sort of face palming at our antics, and then the party starts sort of shooting the shit with him, and our druid gets a little too comfortable, and Strahd moves up to him, grabs him by the throat, hoists him up in the air, and proceeds to sap away more than half of his HP. And at this point, we're all like, fuck, time to roll for initiative. So first thing that happens, our half-orc fighter, his name's Grublik, big brute of an orc, that one. He manages to nat 20 a grapple check against Strahd.
Oh god.
And so Strahd kind of releases his grip on our druid, thankfully. But he still kind of wants to get at the druid still, so he's kind of struggling against him a bit. Then, freaking... Oh, fuck, I need to go to the next page. Then, let's see. As our party's wizard, I feel like I need to sort of help this situation because Strahd's a freaking
With
powerful
magic.
vampire. Yeah, so I cast Enlarge on our half-orc fighter so that he now has Strahd in like freaking one hand. Because yeah, that should work. That'll turn out well. And while that's going on and Strahd's getting kind of squishy, bad-timed, let's see. Our cleric goes to heal the druid, and then Strahd starts to charm our fighter. Our big fighter, who I just enlarged.
This is going great.
And he very much succeeds and convinces him to kill the rest of us. So Grublik drops Strahd, who turns into a bat and flies away, cackling at our misfortune. And then he starts walking towards the rest of us very menacingly. At this point, I realize that dropping a concentration spell is a free action, so I cease the enlarge immediately because fuck, last thing we need is big fighter. And our druid freaking runs off. Let's see. Afterwards, our fighter proceeds to get 2 natural 20s in a action surge attacking spree on our cleric and myself. And we get freaking KO'd on the ground. So this is already looking like a bad time, right? Well, our druid is just kind of still sort of chilling in the background. He attempts to like cast a spell and he freaking misses.
Peachy.
Our rogue finally shows up in the session, thank goodness, and wakes up and manages to hide behind the cart, so Grublik is still distracted with our druid and everything. So while all of that's going on, our rogue gets the bright idea to like maybe finagle a medicine check to get our cleric to wake up because we need heals badly. And let's see. And thankfully it works. It works fuck, this was a bad idea putting all this in my DS. Because I gotta,
Really?
it's like in 8 different
Oh,
pages.
Really now? I never
See.
would have guessed.
Let's see. So he manages to wake up our cleric, who then manages to stabilize me and heal herself. So none of us are dying anymore. And then our rogue realizes he has some actions left, has 1 action left, and decides, hey, wait, Grublik can't see me. Maybe this would be a good time to get a sneak attack off and try and whittle down his HP to like get him knocked out. He fires an arrow and he misses, which then alerts Grublik to his presence and the rest of us who are now no longer unconscious. Our druid casts another spell and fails and proceeds to flee into the woods. Meanwhile, the fighter turns on us again and proceeds to smack us silly with his warhammer yet again. I'm the first to go down. Our cleric's trying to carry me into the woods, but what happens is I wind up getting freaking golf swinged, so I careen straight over her shoulder. And then we're kind of grasping at straws on what to do at this point because shit is hitting the fan super hard.
Well, you guys
our cleric
decided
gets
to
the
take
idea
shot.
because we were in Barovia, like the village of Barovia, and had bought some super tripping balls pie,
Oh.
which I'm just going to keep that as it is, named as it is, for the sake of like spoilers and stuff.
Tripping balls.
And
That's a good name.
our tiefling decides to take that out of my backpack because I had it saved after I realized what it was and what it does. And unfortunately, our tiefling had eaten one of these pies before and was addicted to them. So he needed to roll a wisdom save right then and there to not attempt to scarf down the whole pie himself, instead of try and shove it down our fighter's gullet. He failed the save, so he scarfs down the pie and then falls on his butt next to the wagon and proceeds to trip balls for the rest of the fight. So he's pretty much out. And our cleric's the only one left, and she fights valiantly as hard as she could and eventually gets knocked out alongside me. Meanwhile, our druid's kind of, at this point, planning on what's the most efficient way to abandon the rest of us because he's ran out of spells. And this is just a hopeless situation at this point. I wind up getting my head caved in by the fighter's warhammer. And afterwards, one of the Vistani finally decides, okay, this is enough. You got blood on the frickin' flowers, and stabs our fighter, which somehow snaps him out of his trance and hands him a freaking scroll of bocce resurrection or something. And thankfully, it's able to bring me back to life, but with some consequences. But yeah, that's how we just sort of all almost died.
And that was our trip to Barovia.
Nice story.
It's a wonderful story. Oh, lordy. Okay.
We had some kooky times.
Oh, boy. Alright. Let's see what else.
Hello?
Hmm? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
No one told you
I
life
can't hear
was
any of
gonna
you
be
guys.
this way.
I'm gonna leave the Discord and then come back. Hang on.
No, what? No, don't you.
Alright, so I'm gonna test.
He's left us.
Okay, so that's
We can hear you, Stuart.
and you can hear me. Okay, so
Yes, I can hear you now. Okay.
fantastic.
Woo!
Yeah, I was wondering why it was so quiet. It was like, wow, either you guys are being super polite right now, or I'm not doing this story justice at all.
I mean, the only person that really cut in was like me. I said something stupid.
Being a total jerk bag about it. He's like, we don't care about your story. Stop talking. Like the whole time.
Sorry, son.
Ha ha! You found Strahd. Ha ha! Fake and gay.
I was being nice and polite and was listening the whole time, so fuck you guys.
Fake
I was being
gay.
polite too.
I like that.
Also, hey, loose drinks.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks.
How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. I just learned that the Australian government is grown even more shitty since I've been gone.
Oh!
Oh.
What'd they do this time?
Okay, so this requires a little bit of context backstory, but while back we were promised something called the NBN, the National Broadcast Network, which was basically going to be fiber optic Wi-Fi in order to speed up the wireless internet speeds here,
Mhm.
Right.
because they're notoriously slow.
Hearing you so far.
That was supposed to have already been rolled out, but due to the opposition then getting elected into government, well, the then opposition then getting elected into the government, they delayed the whole thing and changed the plans, and it was going to be worse. And that was eventually supposed to be rolled out, well, at least in Perth, by 2022. The head of the NBN just said that due to quote-unquote public opinion, people don't want fast internet, so he's not going to bother.
Bullshit.
Oh shit!
Also,
We don't want no fast
also,
internet.
no. Also, he has said the government has agreed that even if you don't get NBN, you still have to pay for NBN.
I'm confused. What? I blanked out. What's NBN? NBN?
It's enough. It's basically okay. It was originally going to be a plan to get like fiber optic speed Wi-Fi in Australia.
Oh yeah,
They got
because
changed to
Australian Wi-Fi is garbage.
Yeah, then it got changed to slower, but still slightly faster than our current thing. And now it's been changed to the public doesn't want fast internet anyway, quote unquote.
What? Every single gamer from Australia I've ever heard of is like, man, my internet is a
Dude,
piece of shit.
And not even gamers, man. It's like
Yeah.
a third world country there.
It's slower than Romania has faster internet speeds than us. And
Oh,
Romania still has
wow.
carts and horses on the streets.
Huh?
I'm not kidding, I saw them. I'm not kidding, I
Well,
saw
at least
them.
horses are still in use
Wow.
somewhere. Oh, poor guys.
You ever heard of the Amish?
Can I riot?
The
I want to know if I can just get Australia to riot.
We want internet. We want
internet.
I'm looking at
We're
the picture
gonna
on my phone.
get demonetized.
What's wrong with the government? It's the Australian government. It hasn't been good since. It hasn't been good.
It has been good since. It hasn't been good.
It just hasn't been good.
It just has.
Really?
I want to point out we still haven't had a stable prime minister since 2006. All the prime ministers we've had haven't served full terms. They've been kicked out of office, or they've been like basically cooed. It's the political equivalent of a defense against the dark arts position at the moment.
Huh.
Yeah, no, you say that's 2017, but that's been the last 11 years for us, basically.
Oh.
We had Tony Abbott, who's kind of like our version of Trump.
Sorry.
In that he is horribly offensive and except the difference is absolutely no one liked Tony Abbott. People still like Trump for some reason.
Because they think he's gonna, like, bring white supremacy back.
No, oh my god.
I-
Okay, I'm
I-
really
I-
tired. I'm actually really tired of that argument. No, that's not a thing. That's not
Yeah,
a
no,
thing
that's-
any decent people like him about. There's more people in the world
Yeah.
than Democrats
Yeah,
and
yeah.
white supremacists. I am so tired of that.
Yeah, no, there are reasons. There are reasons people like Trump, and part of it is they believe he's on the side of a common man, which he's not. He's a businessman.
And he's rich out of freaking balls.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna hate someone for being rich.
They, but yeah, Yeah, no, they believe
Yeah, that'd be
he
a
tells it
very
as it is. They believe he tells it as it is. He's not like the lying politicians that we've had in the past. Somehow,
He's
somewhere.
super cocky though.
Oh,
Yeah, and he also
I mean-
has been proven. He also is provably a repeat serial liar.
Mhm. Yeah,
But anyway, let's
Actually,
not get.
I don't think.
Let's not get too deep into
like
politics.
I'm so like, oh wow,
Yeah.
oh wow, we're bringing politics
It-
in this stream.
Yeah,
What a-
let's not
really
get too
something
deep
we
into
should be
politics.
Yeah, I
bringing
was
into the
about
stream.
to say, like, we always
Because
try
this could
to
lead
not
to
be
some
political.
awkward times. Oh man.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, my,
uh,
my big point is you can hate. I have no problem with anyone hating Trump. In fact, like, I don't know
Yeah.
a lot of people on his side right now, but just hit him where it matters. Don't bring up this white supremacist crap.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just want to talk about
Don't worry.
Pokemon.
Let's talk about the Pokemon.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You can.
We need to
Don't worry. You
chill.
can hate.
Yeah.
Like I
No,
remember,
Zero needs to live.
like
Sorry.
yeah, like if you want to hate someone, go ahead, but like you gotta like try and make like a bunch of your own crap to like make it sound like
it's
he's
over.
this,
It's
this,
done.
he's
Stop.
this.
It's over.
Stop.
It's
Stop.
over.
We're
It's
done.
over. It's over. You can.
We're
Okay.
done.
I think we're kind
But you can hate on Tony Abbott. Yeah. You can hate on Tony Abbott all you like, though. And the entirety of Australia will agree with you.
we know this. We have a representative of Australia right here.
Mind you, you can pretty much hate on any given Australian Prime Minister that has been in office since 2006, and the entirety of Australia will agree with you.
All right.
We don't like our government.
Donate to the Patreon,
Hey.
says Hikari.
Donate to the Patreon.
Donate to the Patreon.
Donate
Donate
to the Patreon.
Patreon.
Never want to hear political stuff again.
if
won't
we hit
happen.
$400 by the end of the stream, I will.
Remember-
I swear if you said that's an actual, I swear if you said that's an
500
actual goal.
501, baby. Got to get that Alkine Utopus crossover going.
We also gotta make sure that Stuart still wears that Sailor Moon outfit.
Madoka Magica, excuse me.
Oh, was Madoka Magic? I thought it was Sailor Moon.
It's funny
No,
because
it's
Madoka is
Madoka.
actually a lot more dignified than Sailor Moon. I'm
Fuck
surprised.
you.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Those skirts and say like the Madoka skirts at least go below the knee.
I don't give a shit. That's my childhood. You're
Well,
bad
I'm not saying it's bad or any like. Okay, it's like saying, "Hey, South Park tells a lot of dirty jokes. It's part of the appeal." Like, there's not a problem with it. Just saying it's a thing.
My favorite piece
You
of
ever
South
seen
Park trivia.
Nostalgia Critics review of Sailor Moon?
Yeah.
Oh
God.
14 years old.
The movie changed the
I like
channel.
the Nostalgia Critic.
Oh, I've met Doug a couple times.
Oh, you did? Awesome.
Yeah, he's really awkward actually, like way more than me.
Oh.
If you've seen the Doug videos rather than like the Nostalgia Critic videos, like the videos where he's not putting on the
Yeah.
character, he's like stuttering and repeating himself all the time and being like this gesturing nerd. It's fucking adorable and amazing.
It's so adorable. Yeah.
Actually, I remember seeing. I actually saw a video of Doug. He had to do an improv video, did an improv thing on stage, and every one of them had like to make a story and like do acting as well, and one at a time. Like they had to take out one person, and they had one person was left, and they had to do the whole thing, and Doug had to do one of them. It was funny.
Yeah, but there was also the time he had to read 50 Shades of Grey in front of like 2 or 3 people.
I was
Oh
at
yeah,
that
I also
panel.
remember he did that. He also
No.
did.
You weren't there?
Yeah, it was
Oh
at
my
It was
gosh!
at YomaCon, and it was the Team 4-Star 18+ panel, or at least he's done it a couple
Yeah.
times.
Wait, that was at YomaCon?
Yeah, I
I
was there.
saw a video of it. Oh, you were there. That's
Crap,
great.
I
I'll
might
look
know
for you now.
someone who saw that.
Yeah.
I actually remember when I saw one of his first videos I ever saw of him was actually his Pokemon review.
Oh, that's an
The
excellent.
first
video.
one I ever saw, I think, was like Jurassic Park.
No,
I
that's
find
not-
it funny.
Jurassic
I find it.
Park, really. That's recent.
I don't know.
I find it funny how people still take offense to the fact that like oh he made fun of Pokemon even though the entire part of it was he doesn't know anything about Pokemon.
yeah,
So of course
Yeah,
he
because-
isn't gonna understand anything in the movie.
yeah.
He doesn't have
so
any
he-
context.
he definitely is definitely a guy who definitely knew a lot of really old shows, but definitely not too old. Definitely
Well,
Pokemon.
even in the video, he
No,
explained that.
Yeah, no. He also explained this in his Digimon movie, though. Pokemon is after his time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why.
like he
was
explained that like
He was like in college when Pokemon came out.
he was in college. I thought he said he was in high school.
High school or college, one of the two. They're not that far apart. They're like adjacent to each other.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm missing some PT. I feel like I'm missing some uranium tile sets.
Well, where I'm at, you can do both at the same time.
What?
Both of
You
them.
can do college and high school at the same time.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
my
they do
class is
that
dual
over
credit,
in North
too.
Carolina too, a little bit. Yeah.
And Kari says donate to the page for no more Sailor Moon arguments.
Oh my God.
No, all the frickin' Sailor Moon arguments. Fuck you. Love Sailor Moon. Sorry, my voice goes up like 3 octaves when I get offensive.
When I get offensive.
When you get offensive.
Shut up.
Offensive.
Shut up. I made a mistake. That doesn't mean you have to make me feel bad.
Yeah, we gotta make you feel bad now.
I will call all of the boys in this channel that ever cared anything about me, and they will murder you slowly.
Oh no.
I'd like to see them try.
Like, 3/4 of them are black, so,
You do know Rivet City is.
Hold up, you
Both
racist
of them
little
are
turd.
black, you know.
My boyfriend's black. He'll mess you up. That's just kind of what
Oh,
you
I-
did at us.
That is like super racism.
That was yeah.
I like to see. I
I'm
like
not
to see them
apologizing.
try. I like
No.
to see them.
I know like this. I'm friends with this like black dude. We do weed together. It's super cool.
I have
I'm not
never
racist.
done weed.
I'm totally not racist. I have black friends.
I'm totally not racist. I've dated black guys before. Oh no, I've had a
You
girl
become-
legitimately tell me.
God
I literally knew a girl once, and with a completely straight face, she told me, "I swear I'm not racist. I sucked off a black guy once, so I'm totally not racist."
Oh my god!
Thank you for.
Okay,
saying that
I would just like
Thank
to
you.
point out.
Thank you for that.
I would just like to point out, Hikari in chat, Samara, this is the first thing that hasn't fit into my mouth.
You. That was the
There
dog,
is some
not me.
context for that, but
No, it was a
no.
dog.
That's
No,
all
no,
you
no.
I
need.
need context
That's all
for
you
that,
need.
but
All you need to know is that there was a dog.
There was a dog. Oh
That
God.
I don't think
doesn't
that
make
makes
any
sense.
sense.
There was a dog and a softball. Okay.
That's
And there you
still
go.
doesn't
There
help.
you go.
You need more. You need to give more context because it's still
Yeah,
bad.
no.
No. Just I want to hear where this goes.
You've already
I'm
made it
genuinely
go.
curious.
you like gone this really far. You definitely take it way farther than we were.
Oh god, do I have to be the only responsible moderator here again?
Shut up.
Nope.
I'm responsible.
No, you're not.
No,
Yes, I am. Fuck you.
no, you're not. you just no,
I am too.
you're not.
I can be responsible.
No.
You can, but you're not.
It's funnier this way.
This is true.
This is true.
You know, I could be a respectable mother who doesn't drink and smoke around my child, but fuck.
But fuck that shit. I'm gonna do it anyways.
Hit low blows, dude. Hit it pretty close to home.
Oh, I mean, I meant Lydia.
When I met Lydia, he backpedals as hard as he can.
I meant Lydia.
I don't
No.
know. You never told me anything about Lydia's parents because you're like, no, I got
No, no. Lydia is a
that's
mother.
Lydia.
That is Lydia. Lydia is a mother to Mary who smokes and drinks around her child.
this. She drinks around her child. She's never smoked around her, I don't think.
Don't lie to me. You know she has.
She's only smoked like twice in the show.
I think there was one time in like the second episode, maybe.
Yeah, but I
that's all I can
They
remember.
didn't really care about each other at that point. Like, oh, we have a kid now. Cool. Then kid was put in danger, and mother instincts activated.
Well, I'm gonna have to watch through the whole series again, just gone to get
Oh,
everything
no.
right down. But
Don't
I'll
give
make sure
me-
you know.
Oh no!
Give me
Don't!
more watch time.
Oh
Oh.
no! Don't do that! Oh no!
No,
Oh,
don't throw
no.
money at me. No, don't do it. Is on the floor
Oh
just picking it up.
man! Oh.
I think there were a few videos I forgot to like put ad rolls in, so like, I actually experienced a bit of a drop this week, and I know I shouldn't care, and I don't care, but I do. like I dropped from $5 a day to $4. This is inexcusable. What is happening?
Oh jeez!
I'm gonna
geez.
die. I'm gonna go poor now.
Well, any money I
You
get,
didn't
I
have money to begin
reinvest
with.
back into the channel. So, like, that's $30 that I could have paid somebody with.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm not, like I said, I have not profited off of the channel despite like for our numbers making a considerable amount.
Yeah, he does not make PewDiePie money.
No. And PewDiePie doesn't even make PewDiePie money anymore.
Yep.
Mick Parker, ooh, ah. Thank you.
What?
Sorry.
Wait, what?
What? All I said was yep.
Yep. Oh my god, I saw. Okay, we're getting into dirty territory, but I don't care because this is funny.
Oh snap.
I saw a thing the other day. It said it is perfectly acceptable to say yes and yeah during relations, but how awkward would it be if someone just said yep over
Yep.
and over?
Yep.
Yep.
I got like so. I act like you know how we joke about like, oh, did you just assume my gender? I actually got that like legitimately when I called someone dude.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude,
some
dude, I
parts of the
consider-
community are really anal about that kind of stuff. It's not all of us, but a lot of us.
I'd consider dude pretty gender neutral, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
don't know, I
there's
think
some
that's
little
good.
sticklers of bitches that like, did you just assume my fucking gender? I am
Dude.
like, and there's really specific names too, and if you get it even slightly wrong, some people will go off on you. It's really stupid, but I understand it to a point, but if they don't know, they don't know.
Yeah, exactly. What are you supposed to do when you're walking across the street? Say, "Excuse me, sir." Then they say, and did they say that? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. And then they just still get angry. You're like, what are you supposed to do? You had no idea. You never met them.
Like,
You just wanna
the
ask them
only
questions.
time I think it's really upsetting is when they refuse to call you by, like, him or her that you prefer, or they just, the worst possible thing you can do is call them an it.
And at
don't
the
ever
same
do
time,
that.
I always feel like that sounds more insulting to call you an it than anything.
Yeah, and that's what all my family always jokes about, like, just, they're an it. No. You can't do that.
Well, speaking of
lovely conversation that won't lead to people getting mad at all. We
Told you
promise.
Oh, there was no
Yeah.
chance of no one ever being angry at anything that we said earlier.
It's always been nice, you know, just being like, you assume my gender, you cis white male. It's like,
Okay, let's not.
Yeah, like I said,
all
never-
sorts of awkward territory today.
Everything
Cross
we
the
start
boundaries.
talking about just spirals,
Like,
and I think it's
I'd
because of me,
rather
and
talk
I'm
about
sorry.
Trump at this point. Let's
That's something.
I think I'm
Jesus
doing
Christ.
this. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm not mad at you. I'm just like, ooh, let's not. Like,
Okay,
it's fun
what's
to...
not a taboo subject? And if one of you says shilling, I swear to God.
Shilling.
Let's show for
Hey,
Stuart.
this is a Christian channel. Remember, we can't swear to God. Remember?
We can't swear to God. I should be, like, upset or embarrassed about that, but it's just funny.
And that's how you should take it.
oh god, Hikari, what is it? I feel like I now know how Stuart feels with like giving Lavi gills, making up the Aura Instincts thing. All right, what is it, Hikari?
Haha, you did a dumb.
Oh no.
Feel the pain.
Oh, Red
I
Rock,
mean-
who the hell is speaking? It's quite frankly a roll of the dice, given how many people like to be loud.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Yep.
My Baba boys.
We ruined Yap.
I saw that like tournament bit. I was just like, as soon as you brought out Aura Instinct and stuff like this, like,
I
"Ooh,
know.
you made a mistake. Ooh.
Yeah.
Battle Bond is totally a thing. I'm surprised you didn't go with that.
I don't know.
Even I knew about Battle Bond.
Oh, well, it's because I don't like Battle Bond. Cause fuck it. Why?
Well,
why?
you just made up an entirely new system
I
as
like
a
how
result.
I like how you said that.
I could just
fuck it. That's exactly what you sounded like right there.
I despise Ash Greninja. I despise it with every fiber of my being. Cause no, they could have made Battle Bond actually interesting and connect with your trainer. But no, it's Ash's Greninja, not your Greninja. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's legitimately upset about this, and I've heard him say it like 3 times.
Oh man,
especially because they decided to put it in the game when there's always been like the sanctioned rule that the anime and the game are separate. But no, Ash exists now. So that means, according to Ash Greninja existing, that also means that a Pikachu was able to defeat an Onix using Thunder Shock.
Aim for the horn!
Nihon Tesha asked, I got an episode where you gave Lavi gills. Do you regret it? I don't regret giving him gills. In reality, no. I don't hate the gills any more than I really hate Hippo. Like, I kind of play it up a little bit. Hippo can make me laugh once in a while. But the reason I dislike the Lavi gills thing is when there was a point where we were coming out with new artwork, like a lot of all the characters, and people kept asking, where's Lavi's gills? And I'm just like, just shut
Mainly
up.
Drago.
Yeah, mainly Drago. Like, nothing spoils my fun more like Drago.
Oh wow.
Especially
Wow.
me, who was making
Well,
art. And
you
it's just like,
could have
where's
just
gills?
had fun with
You have to
that,
change
though.
the
Just like
pixel art
send
now.
your most
You have to change
weird
all of the
off-the-wall
art now.
plays.
You have to change fucking everything because of this one decision.
I actually, I will say this: Neo did make some pretty baller art of Aura Instincts Lucario, so
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did.
that was a good thing that came out of
yeah,
it.
Neo's
Shout out
fantastic.
Neo.
Well done,
It feels weird now having a reason to have an art folder. That's nice.
What the hell am I looking at?
What?
What?
What you posted and not safe.
What
for
are you
school.
looking at?
Oh yeah, that.
It's like-
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, Luke, you saw the mirror.
There's
Yeah, I saw the
very
mirror.
better wrestling.
I just serious.
I would not see it was here.
Remember to breathe.
Oh
What
man.
was wrong?
Megami 33 is now hosting us with 6 viewers. Thank you.
Yay!
I don't think I'm gonna put any effort into like this secret little hideaway that leads to the Ninja Village. I don't think I care enough.
Thank you for the host. I'm putting no effort
But-
into the map for you.
But the fork in the road that says totally not the Ninja Village and totally
Oh,
not
no,
another road.
What,
It's
what are you
just
gonna
gonna
do?
be a literal fork in the road. It's just gonna be an actual.
No,
Literal-
you've
Little
used that.
fork
You've
on the
used that
road.
joke already. You,
fine.
how dare
You
you?
literally did.
How dare I
then-
reuse
Then
a
he
joke?
can make it a spork. It's a spork in the road instead.
Nice. All right.
Just stops at,
That's
like,
how we're gonna do
shape.
it.
Just who keeps dropping all this cutlery in the middle of a road?
They'll just have cutlery-shaped roads.
You come across a Swiss Army knife in the road.
The fuck?
You come across a boxing knife in the road or a butterfly knife.
Butter-free
Do
knife.
you like the Mary?
Hey,
I do like the Mary.
so many Marys, such little time.
Oh, the
I would like to
Mary
point
are
out
The
great.
that-
new one I did.
You did another one?
Yeah.
I
What-
swear,
Mary.
I won just recently.
at this point, I just need to like just make a thumbnail that's nothing but Mary's.
No, don't worry, I got you covered. I have downloaded all the Mary art.
I have a Pokemon tabletop Alkine art folder now.
I should
I wish
probably
I could
create a.
say I've only done Mary because she's my favorite, and she is kind of my favorite. But a lot of the reason I've only done Mary is because it's really easy to find like concept art for Mary.
Yeah.
Like you have no idea.
I don't think there's. I've seen like a picture of everyone except for really Kaze, except for the one that you did, Slimar and Adder. I have not seen anything about Adder at all.
It's, like, it is impossible to find good
Adder.
concept art with like the right outfit and the right pose for Adder. It is so hard
Adder X Ruby, when?
because she's 14. Please no.
I mean,
She's
yeah.
closer to Mary's age.
No.
Ruby's Torchic is my favorite Pokemon in the stream.
Excuse me, she's 15? I made her get it right.
She's still closer to Mary's age.
Death by
Yeah.
Death by Jaybird commented, "Just follow the Silver Brick Road." Wait, those aren't.
Oh, the Silver Brick
Proceeds to
Road.
Step on riot knives.
God.
Full of knives.
I just read that too.
Oh my god.
That-
This is the road to Garbsnarb.
Oh God! That now we have now found the first national cult of Garbsnarb.
I have been meaning to bring
It's
this
just
up,
Scar-
but
it's
Pokemon
just empty
currency
wallets
is
and
yet
knives.
no more Pokebenji. That's what you
No more
think,
Pokebenji.
Ragnarok.
Actually, in the games, it's
This is me the
pokey.
Fiends
It's
now portion of
Poke.
it.
Yes,
They actually-
I call it Poke.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they actually call it Poke Dollars. Let me double check. Like
Uh-huh.
Pokemon.
As far as I know, it,
I know in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon it's called Poke, so that's what I call it.
Yeah, I think it's just poke.
a lot of places say
I think in Japan it might be yen. In Japan it might be yen. I don't know.
So wait, does that mean that
right here,
Pokemon
Pokemon.
is actually supposed to mean money monsters?
It is actually here.
No.
Pokemon Dollar in Japanese is Poke Dollar. It is not yen.
Whatever.
Poke
It is
Ben.
it is a combination of the letter P and of the yen symbol, or the yen and the euro symbol. So the yen symbol is a Y with 2 strike throughs, and the euro symbol is an E with, or a C really,
One
with
strike
2
through.
strike throughs. Right there.
I mean,
So,
I
no, it is
know.
not yen.
Well, I know it's like based off yen.
Well, wait,
Because
didn't the Euro come out after?
Oh God, her hand. That's not a hand.
there
Damn
you
it, I was
go.
gonna say that. I knew it was in her
That was
right
weird
hand. That's
until you
actually
got
her hand. That's actually
That's no hand.
that's a space.
Station.
That's one rusty ass knife.
Well, it's been 2
Well, yeah,
years.
There's poison
Well, it's
damage.
been 2
Oh.
years.
I mean, she's probably. That's not rust. It's
by the way,
ketchup.
slow-
It's
slow-
definitely ketchup, and if you don't want it to get more stained, it's definitely ketchup.
Hold on.
Tasty ketchup.
This is this.
Slow, by the way, you've
No,
gotten
Hikari,
really
it's
good
in
at
the
art
right
lately.
hand.
What?
If you're looking,
I said you've gotten really good at art lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only problem with it is that when I get down to actually doing art, I'll sit in the same spot in the same position for like 3 hours, forgetting to move, eat, and sleep.
Welcome to becoming an artist.
Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, you definitely need to be very, very careful because the gal who made our tabletop animation, she just got tendonitis, and you don't get
Oh.
rid of that.
Oh
Alex
no.
is developing it. Fortunately, we managed to get it as a medical expense, so I can cover her therapeutic massages under medical. But that's about it. I mean, it is still not great.
What is that?
What is what? Tendonitis?
Yeah.
It basically just destroys your hand slowly.
Oh God.
Your
Yeah, it's really
hand,
bad.
Shoulder, back.
I do know that's why a lot of doctors, especially if you're a heavy gamer, they recommend like getting a standing desk so you don't get blood clots in your legs and shit like that.
I just get up and walk around a lot.
I mean, yeah, I also do that. I go to school,
Also
I
do
walk for a lot, so yeah.
Yeah.
Sitting
I do
is the number
PT.
one-
I die inside.
Sitting is the number one killer in the world. I remember that from Family Guy.
What? That sounds like a Family Guy thing.
As you
Yeah,
know.
Peter actually had to get a standing desk. His father-in-law took over the company and he had to make- having a standing desk.
Alright, this is gonna be really awkward because I want to play a fighting game. I'm gonna need to use a controller. So to use the push to talk button, I'm just gonna have to use my toe.
Why?
Hey.
Well, go ahead and
Scott-
proceed for a minute. I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll
You
be...
sure you don't want to use
Okay.
your nose and
Back.
man?
Listen, man, I want to play JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Heritage for the future. No one can stop me, damn it.
Wait, what?
Stuart's gone. Stuart's gone. We have the stream.
We are in
Guitars
control.
now.
Riot.
Yeah, riot.
Riot. Internet.
Riot.
Internet.
He's still using it. He's still here. He's not actually left yet.
No, he's just gone to the toilet.
Oh, the stream just
Oh,
didn't catch up.
Jesus, why?
Huh?
No. No.
What?
I was looking for new concept art, and I'm looking up Pokemon stuff, and there's
Oh,
Oh,
it's
porn?
one of the female protagonists
Porn.
in the games.
It's porn. Just,
Twerking.
it's,
No, she's
Oh.
just twerking, fully clothed, but
uh,
twerking.
Just for
Oh, twerking.
yeah.
Well,
I weep for humanity.
I weep for humanity.
The takeover stream is happening again.
Yes, we are in control.
Death by
Wait,
James
have a-
says,
improv
"You
game.
thought this
We
was a
have a-
team effort, but it was I, the bathroom."
Oh, God. Fresh maymays, my dude.
I'd like to point out that you are all getting the stream messages about like 10 seconds before I do.
Yeah.
On the
Oh,
live
man,
chat.
that's
Oh no, this is
horrible.
something from the Twitch.
Oh, that's from the Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm not looking
Yeah.
at the Twitch. I'm now looking at the Twitch, but I don't get this.
And now look
You
at
still
it.
are. You still are getting the messages a little before I do.
Cause Australia.
Yeah, man. Can't be
Oh,
helped.
hey,
Come
it's the
to
sword.
Australia.
You guys,
might
what's
accidentally
the
get
anime with the bunch of dudes who are all swords?
Oh, Soul Eater.
No,
Bleach.
no, like they're actual people, but they're spirits that supposedly belong to
Oh,
swords.
I know the one you're
Oh,
talking about. I
oh,
can never
Shaman
remember the name of it.
I think so. I've never actually seen it, but I've read a lot of fan fiction about two characters specifically.
Which two? It might help.
It's the one that really acts like a princess and the fox.
Cut
So
out.
wait,
Oh, hello, back. Hello again, Stuart.
Hello.
Hello.
It's the really pretty one that acts like a girl and the fox, like the one with
do you remember the names?
Maybe you guys should
Mikazuki.
like
Would
send a
help.
link or something. You know it?
Mikazuki?
I'm stumped because I
I
actually
wouldn't know. I haven't ever seen any episodes of Shaman King that I can remember.
I can post a picture of them.
Is it from Shaman King?
Shaman King was so good.
I don't
Yes, it
remember.
was. It was
I
an
never
amazing
watched it,
show.
so I have no idea what it's called.
Well, the theme song was just, oh my god, I love that. Like, you can rip on 4Kids all you want, but they put real effort into their music.
Yeah.
Shame
I,
they didn't put
even
as
though
much effort
people like
into
to joke
acting.
about it, I actually did kind of like. When growing up, I actually did like the 4Kids dub of One Piece opening. I kinda like
Thank you for triggering whoever you triggered.
I didn't
You
get lynched, everyone. See ya, it was nice knowing you all.
Leave. I don't want you here anymore. You're not my
Okay.
friend.
Okay. In defense of the 4Kids One Piece rap, it's very memorable.
This is true.
Okay. So is anything that's bad, well, generally.
No, the worst things slip in one ear and out the other. Those are the worst because they
But the
fail
most
to do their
annoying
job.
things stay forever.
Yeah, it's the most annoying things that stick around, but they're not the worst. The worst thing fails to do its job. The annoying thing does its job just in an unintentional way.
Listen, you don't understand the feeling that flows over the 9-year-old kid hearing Brock talk about pirate murder.
Yo, God.
Don't understand.
You don't understand, man.
I actually am a pretty big
Rude.
fan of One Piece. I'm still keeping up to the show now. So, the fact I did like the actual there are 4Kids opening, I still like the actual show.
I forget who actually does the dubs for Pokemon now. Does like 4Kids still
Okay,
exist?
I put a picture of
4Kids
the
still
two of
exists,
them in the
but they
text
don't
for
do
chat.
anything.
I know, Pokemon.
Wait, didn't 4Kids get in a whole bunch of legal trouble from?
Yeah,
like,
no,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
4Kids is currently gone under. Cartoon Network had Pokemon for a while, but now it's on Disney XD.
Guys,
No, I mean like who does the
real
dubbing?
good, real
Okay.
good zinger from
Oh.
Death by Jaybird, by the way.
Uh,
He said, "The most
read it,
annoying
read it.
things stay forever. I guess that's why you all are friends."
that
Nice job.
We clone you. We clone each other like
was a sick
spores.
burn, yeah.
guys,
What?
That's what you.
the two that are shipped a lot. I put it in text.
They're in
forward.
text chat for voice chat.
Who is?
Oh, you did?
Who is?
Oh, actually, I don't.
I have no
really
idea
no
where
idea.
they're from, but I have read so much fan fiction about them.
I actually do not
Let me-
know. I actually do not know this series.
Okay, I will now proceed to use my superior Google Fu in order to try and find it out.
Yeah,
You want-
I'm not sure.
Like,
Well,
I
the
know
production
one
impact.
and he's a fox, and the other one's like a Japanese blade that no one used because it was so beautiful. But that's
Oh, I know
that's
the.
about
I
it.
know the.
Are
Show
you just adding in lava, Stuart?
Yep.
Oh man, there's a lot of fan art.
Oh yeah, there's so much fan fiction
Um,
about the two. And some pretty good smut.
Oh,
It's really good.
Bob.
Some pretty good
Miss
stuff.
Echo
Is that what you said,
Mitchell,
Sora?
There's some pretty good smut about them.
You
Yeah.
pervert.
That's what you said. Yep.
Token
I'll
Rando.
be 18
It's what it's called.
in 6 days.
Yeah, it's
boy.
Token Ranboo.
I
called
have,
Token
I
Ranbo.
I'm
have,
gonna be 18
Token
in 6 days.
Ranboo?
I have
spell it
kind
out.
of.
Ah, is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what.
I have kind of a funny story about smut.
Oh god. Oh god, I'm gonna be
Uh,
18 in 6
Does that
days.
feel weird
Panic
feeling?
attack. Panic attack.
No.
Time to panic. Time to panic.
Mara, do you want to hear the biggest advice for turning 18? Absolutely fuck all
Right, turn
happens and
18?
no one cares. No, absolutely fuck all happens and no one cares.
On the bright side, we're gonna be doing something fun on my birthday.
Yeah, that's about the most that might happen.
Lava.
We're gonna go paintballing, and I'm going to kill all of my friends.
Oh, nice. You killed
Yeah.
Anyway,
We're from
You-
the
you
south.
really
We
like
like
that.
each other.
I'm about to go up there. And pew pew good.
Yeah, McParker already heard my actual accent when I was talking to my dog. He's just
Babe,
like,
I
you're
was-
adorable.
I was just fucking around with that accent.
Yeah, but you heard my voice. And I was playing with Doggy, which is
Dude,
now a
you gotta,
shirt, and
like-
I miss
Oh
him.
no, your real voice.
My real voice. This is not my real voice, no.
What's your real voice?
It's southern, and I feel like it makes me sound stupid.
Let's hear
I
it.
think that's the problem with the southern accent. It
I
has
mean,
a bad
like-
rap for being associated with the vocal minority of idiots.
I mean, what am I
Yeah.
supposed to say? I don't understand.
Larvae don't jump. No,
I already said it.
Hikari and Chad, larvae don't jump in the pool of larvae.
Actually, I already
I was
said
about
it.
to ask if that was all lava or like
I didn't hear.
redstone or something.
That's all.
good
lava.
thing they have a lot of.
Also, Stuart, if you're
Why
actually
do
gonna
we?
like edit
Why are
this
you making lava?
You realize larvae is going to absolutely jump into that, right?
maybe his skills will let him freeze in lava.
Breathe through that, asshole.
Breathe liquid rock, yes.
Why are you
This
making lava?
is your punishment.
It's a ninja forest, so why wouldn't they put illusion magic?
Also,
Oh,
there's
it's just an
no
illusion?
lava.
Illusion. So yeah,
Oh,
he's
that's
gonna jump
awesome.
into it and not die.
In order to be convincing though, like Would the
has
trees
to be, like,
around there
all the way
also be a
around,
good
like-
idea?
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
You
I got a
disguise
plan.
the trees
Oh my
with
god, the
rocks.
trees are on fire!
Yeah, I was gonna like say you're like if you're gonna like add in lava, you better like have some like scorched trees or that scorched earth so that
No,
it actually
no,
looks like
just
it is.
disguise all of the trees as rocks. And then when the illusion
Guys!
is broken, it's just trees.
Guys, why do these rocks feel so leafy?
Leafy
Oh,
is here.
every time someone says leafy, I always
Whoever
think of
thought it
YouTuber.
would feel so soft and painless?
Leafy is here.
It
I
must be
always thought
Swund!
those trees were pine
Swund?
trees, actually. So
Yeah, that's why they haven't melted. I mean, haven't caught on fire. They're all swood.
They're all swood.
maybe it's
Buster
because
says-
I live in Georgia, but I always feel like those trees are pine trees, and so they wouldn't really be soft or leafy. They just stick you.
I mean, no tree is really soft and leafy. They're all.
Trees
The
are
main-
trees are
Thumbs?
The main
think
I
part.
mean,
pretty
I'm
soft.
talking like just walking on it, like
Oh.
with shoes. It's like,
Slickums.
Luster says.
I mean, it's not gonna feel like your feet are on fire.
You are
So
crispy lava.
Yeah,
Oh,
but like at
well,
least
just-
when it's with pine trees, it's always like needles. They're literal needles.
yeah, but even still, when
I-
the needles fall, they just kind of they don't stick up out of the ground. They layer themselves over everything.
I have
Yeah,
a pine cone in my room.
And I should know. I have to freaking clear pine needles off my car every single freaking day.
Fuck you, nature.
Fuck
if
you.
you walk over them enough, I mean, you just kind of get used to it.
I forget how much I like that. Q nature.
I do what I want.
Luster actually says, "Lobby jumped on the lava. You are crispy, Lobby."
You're crispy lobby.
This is gonna that
Can you
thing's
make it-
gonna
How
get
far
out of
does this
hand.
illusion magic go?
I don't care.
Funny maymays, am I
Enough
right?
as the plot requires it to.
It
No,
could end
I'm
up
not
being-
asking like area-wise. I'm asking
Sorry, I
like
meant as
how
much as-
deeply does it affect people?
I mean, if it's an illusion, that means they can walk right on top of it.
Oh my gosh, is
Yeah.
that going to be a bridge to nowhere? Are they gonna walk into a tunnel that's actually just a wall and KO themselves?
Please, yes. Just have them just paint a tunnel right there that's actually just a wall.
Are they gonna do a Road Runner and Wile E. Coyote? That would be the best.
They don't even
Well,
have to
because-
run into it. It just has to be just a tunnel painted on.
Lobby
Please.
just runs straight.
If you've ever
forward.
done anything for us, do that.
Lobby just runs space forward into it. Says, "Hey guys, there's no wall here. It's actually just a
Guys.
big rock. But maybe I can like try and break it with my face." Ugh, like you did.
Hey guys, did you know caves don't have doors anymore?
Don't worry, I'll make one myself. Ugh, ugh. Just give me a few minutes or a few hours.
That's never going to like sit with me the same way after watching freaking Jessica Jones with David Tennant literally being so terrifying.
What?
There's a Marvel did it. Is it Marvel? I think it's Marvel.
It's
Did a
Marvel.
new-
It's Marvel.
Did a new movie with all their characters from the
That's-
Netflix series, and they had Jessica Jones, who was like pretty low key superhero for the Marvel comics. She went by Jewel. Basically, she gets mind controlled to basically kill people and everything because she has super strength. And the guy that controls her, his name is Kilgrave, and in the show, he's played by David Tennant. And he makes people do really fucked up shit, like kill themselves, stab themselves so many times, kill other people. And he makes one guy throw
like
coffee
My
in his
Total Party
face.
Kill.
No, yeah,
Yeah, and
David
he, like,
Tennant.
he
There's a
went up to
show
one
on
guy.
Netflix of it.
Yeah, he even went up to one guy and he told him to hit his head up against a pillar to see how long it would take him to get all the way through the pillar. And he
Uh-oh.
kept banging his head up against it until he killed himself.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
It's really
Yeah.
fucked up.
David Tennant
I have never
nails
been more
Kilgrave.
terrified of David Tennant. He did.
David Tennant nails Kilgrave. He's fucking
It
awesome.
was amazing.
Who'd have thunk he could act? Wait.
Who thought he could
Doctor
have?
Who?
I don't watch Doctor Who. My cousin tried to explain it to me, and I just cut it all out. I don't fucking understand any of it.
Eh.
Apparently,
Maybe-
there's like giant pink space whales. I don't know.
Yeah. Space whales are great.
Giant pink space whales? What?
I'm trying to remember what the
Space whales. They're called space whales. They're great.
There was
They're
a space
adorable
whale.
and really sweet.
Yeah, that was the second 11th Doctor episode, I think.
Yeah, when he took Amy into future England, there was a spaceship
Yeah.
in space.
Yeah, you saying like you didn't understand any of it. That reminds me like when I tried to tell my friend about Kingdom Hearts and how about the story. He didn't understand it. He didn't care about it. He said, "All right, whatever." He did not want to.
Doctor Who. No.
As a
Doctor
person,
Who at its.
okay. As a person,
Anyway.
as a person who plays Kingdom Hearts, I don't even care about the story. Why would a person outside of it care?
Kingdom Hearts.
Anyway,
I know
no,
the story of how it works.
The secret to Doctor Who is it's at its best when it's talking about one-off aliens which you are never going to see ever again. Those are some of the best episodes.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's
like
basically the best way to explain it is
Lara, though.
a very old man travels around, a very old alien travels around time and space with some humans and proceeds to break every law of his people.
Once in a while he nails
To
said
save
humans.
everyone else.
What?
Actually, no, he really doesn't. Actually, come to think of it.
He does. The Time Lords have a strict non-interference policy. He basically spits in the face of that.
No, Stuart was
Like, runs off laughing.
Stuart was talking about nailing people.
Oh, nailing. No.
Yeah, but like if you
Once
look
or
back,
twice.
like the episode
Once or twice.
where they killed him before he did anything, during that episode, you just see all the stars in the universe die because the universe would not exist without him.
Yeah, I don't like the ongoing plot stuff.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice to know that Doctor Who literally can't die. Ooh, taking away any and all tension.
You know, basically, it's the ongoing
No,
plot
no,
stuff
no.
really.
That was they destroyed his timeline so that he never
Yeah.
existed in the first
So that
place.
he
If you
never
kill him now,
existed.
it's fine.
If you kill him now, it's fine. It's
You can
if you
shoot him with
make
a
it so he
gun.
never existed.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
David Tennant.
You could shoot him with a gun, but you can't try to Hitler time travel him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you do that,
Yeah,
you destroy all
He's
of
been
the
involved.
universe.
Yeah, he's been involved in too many important events.
Yeah. Like the Daleks, the Cybermen, and a few other races all teamed up to get rid of him, and they did, and everything stopped existing.
And by a few other races, you mean every single monster that appeared in more than one episode.
Yep.
Yes.
As you know, don't go back. The first rule of time travel: don't go back in time and kill Hitler.
That's
It may
it's
feel like
don't
it's
go
a
to
smart
the
idea,
same
but
place
it's not.
twice, but okay.
Oh, no, they didn't go back in time and kill Hitler. They went back and put him in a closet.
Well,
Yeah, they did
that's
do
what
that.
I'm saying.
That was
You
funny.
don't-
They actually
Melody.
did. They actually
I
did
miss
the
Melody.
whole
Put
time
together with a
travel kill Hitler thing. It was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Melody was
No,
great too. Like
Yeah, no,
I missed her.
no, despite being slap bang in the middle of a whole Doctor Who getting the ongoing plot that really I don't like, the whole Let's Kill Hitler episode was fucking amazing.
Wait,
Yeah,
there's
the
an
reveal-
episode where they go and. Okay, I gotta watch that now.
Yeah, it's like
okay.
the reveal of River Song and everything.
Yeah, that's a it's only one episode. Might be too short.
We named her after Melody. No, that is Melody. You named
You
your
named your
daughter
daughter after your daughter.
Because time travel.
Nice.
So Stuart, what exactly are you trying to do with this this roadie one right now between the lava one and this?
What am I trying to do?
Yeah, you're
here's
going
the
back
real-
between the two, and I'm
here's the
curious.
real
What
one, here's the fake one. Pretty simple actually.
okay, so you're actually gonna be able to see the real one.
Oh, so you're making like water, I'm guessing now?
Yep.
Ah, that's cool.
But when they go into the area, they're gonna see lava.
Yeah. So like, can they feel the heat from it? That's my legitimate.
Oh yeah,
question.
it'll be a real good one.
It'll be a hot spring.
But please tell me they're just gonna walk into a painted-on cave, please.
Yeah, I'll have that happen.
Yay! Yay!
Just for you, Slow.
Yay!
Yeah.
You slow.
Just for that, I'll make you fan art.
Oh, thank you.
Yay.
Yay! I can't do a cute yay like you can, but
Yay.
no,
Yay.
not even gonna try. I got this ugly old man voice.
Yeah!
Yeah!
No,
Mock Jones.
guys, I got it.
No. Sorry, that does nothing for me. Please.
Yeah.
We're approaching Watashi territory here.
Every time I think of Watashi, I keep remembering that one line you said of the first time you made Watashi appear and talk. That, oh no, you wouldn't leave Watashi out of this, would you? Just hear that line alone. I don't know what it was about that, but that was the funniest line I heard you did.
Weeb takes more than a shower.
Oh, that was a good one. Jello just has a way with words sometimes.
He's quite the comedian.
You know what I think would be really funny?
What's that?
What?
If Lydia got turned into like a 5-year-old and Mary just had to watch her for a day.
Oh my god.
That's some fan fiction-y shit right there. Oh god, no! Oh god!
It was fun, but now
I'm too young to be a
really weird.
parent. I'm too young to be a parent.
We've gone too far. I think we need to go back.
We've got.
I'm not sorry.
Marty, we need to
Sure.
go back.
There you go back in time.
Glow?
To the future!
To the future!
Everything's down shit. You fucked it all up.
The only way to do that is to get hit struck by lightning. That's weird.
Oh god. Lester and chat, please don't give him more ideas for more cedars.
Yo,
Dr.
you have.
Lucina. Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh!
Dr. Cena.
Doctor Who? John Cena!
Exactly.
Oh my god.
This is also canon.
Oh,
God damn it, Lester.
that needs to
I
happen.
blame you for this.
You,
Just,
I mean, hey, we
Hikari, that
have-
was bad.
we have
Hikari,
like,
mothers are getting younger and younger.
what?
TARDISes don't
about
have
the
to
Lydia
release
thing.
call boxes though, but
About
what?
the Lydia
So what
thing.
would Cena's?
So Lydia becomes
Hikari.
Benjamin Button now?
Guys, sorry. Slow, what
What?
were you saying?
Like, TARDISes don't have to be just the police call box. They can be anything and everything. So what would Cena's police box like? What would the TARDIS look like for Cena?
Oh, that's a good question. Cause like it can't be something super obvious like a wrestling ring.
Yeah. Says who?
Oh, you just told me I can't do something.
The problem
I'm
is how is he gonna make it look super unsuspicious?
He
And
doesn't
how is he
need to.
going to get into
He's
it?
Cena.
Better question.
He doesn't need
John Cena.
I mean, we could.
He just body slams the floor and that's how he gets.
You know what? It could be a cardboard cutout of him. That's his TARDIS.
Cardboard Cena.
Oh my god.
In your stores, October.
It's a cardboard cutout of Cena that he bursts through and promotes Sprint for.
Have you guys seen the thing that John Cena did? I don't remember what he did it for, but basically they brought in a bunch of people who were his fans. And
Yeah.
they asked
Yeah,
him, what
that's
would you do if you met John Cena?
Yeah, that was for Sprint. That's what it was talking about.
Yeah, I figured, but it's so cute.
You
It
sure
was really-
about that?
Are you sure about that?
Like, I'd probably panic and hyperventilate, and she's behind there like, oh, just keep an eye on her.
John
I think
Cena
someone
has-
else said they would fight him.
I think John
Like-
Cena has fulfilled more Make-A-Wish than like any other person like combined.
John Cena is a genuinely, I'm pretty like, he
Yeah.
seems like a genuine nice guy.
Yeah,
but
I
like
like
so
him.
many people don't like him because of how much spotlight he takes on the WWE.
Yeah.
He's really sweet, though. He does like
No,
the
and-
support the
but-
troop stuff and everything,
but-
which is really cool.
Yeah. I will tell you, like, it's odds are, I think at least half of people who take part of a Cena sucks, half of a Let's Go Cena sucks chant. Oh, don't mind them at all. They're just joining in.
Plus, that's
It's sort of almost a joke of
like,
the fan base to hate on Cena.
yeah, no. Plus, that that's WWE Cena, like actual
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm going out and helping
Yeah.
people. Cena's like, a
Yeah,
bit different.
yeah, no.
I heard that a friend once told me that for a Make-A-Wish, a kid on his deathbed asked to meet PewDiePie and Cryotic in person to play video games, and this one kid and PewDiePie are the only people that know what Cryotic look like. And he
Oh,
just turns to
sick.
him and it's like, I'm gonna take a picture of you and post it everywhere. And I will fucking kill you.
Oh no. I
That's
mean,
pretty cool though.
I'm pretty
The
sure.
kid died.
Oh, well, yeah. Thanks for that. That reminds me. Russell Howard. In case you don't know who that is, he's a comedian. He also talked about that. How a kid for his Make-A-Wish was like, "Hey, I want to see Russell Howard." Even though I don't know what a kid is doing listening to Russell Howard, who's a super vulgar comedian. But whatever, that's not my business.
Yeah.
But luckily the kid the kid had cancer or something, and luckily the kid survived. So all around, what he wanted. He talked about how his favorite Russell Howard joke is the joke is Mr. Dildo, which is the joke where Russell Howard gets into a giant costume of a dick, and the kid told Russell Howard he wants his funeral to basically be a costume party. And I want you to wear the
I
Mr.
remember-
Dildo costume
I remember.
to my funeral.
gosh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the
I
kid
don't know whether to
survived.
laugh.
Yeah, the
because
kid
it's adorable.
survived.
No, it was
What,
still-
like,
Oh, yeah.
wow.
On the
I don't know how to feel.
Sorry.
I'm just like watching you on the stream flick back and forth between the lava map and the normal map, and there's this, and I think it might be what Redacted tried to point out. So I don't know if you fixed it a lot because of delayed, but in the very top right corner, that just corner piece,
Top right.
it's just
Oh,
Top right
in
corner on
in
the lava map.
Yeah, in the lava map.
yeah, the lava map.
I'll get that. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, Stuart, did you actually get back to any one of the people that we actually suggested before, or any of the people that did they call back?
I emailed Chugga Conroy. He has not responded. I will do a follow-up email probably tonight. And I really doubt I'm gonna hear from him. Like,
Chugga Conroy seems like a very shy guy, because no pun intended, because if you see him on Steven Vlog, the first time he ever showed up on that, he was super camera shy, so I don't know if he doesn't seem to do a lot of collabs, so I don't know if you'll get him.
it's not the end of the world. Like, if I don't.
He's
know.
done it. I mean, he has done a D&D thing before, but
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
with Steven, who's been
yeah, that
and
was with
Steven-
his bunch of his friends.
Yeah, like Steve. It was
Yeah.
Steven and TRG who have been his friends for
Yeah.
ever.
Oh, well, we'll see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did you ever get
If
back
not,
to
then no
Joey?
deal.
Did I ever get who?
Joey the
Joey.
anime man?
No, I can't find his number at the moment.
Oh, well.
And honestly, it's fine. I'm not really
Yeah.
into Joey's stuff. Like, I like Joey, but there's not a lot of crossover between us two either.
I just like I used to watch a lot of the anime community YouTube channel stuff, but then I was just like, no, I'm done.
Well, originally, right now the anime community is going through a hefty amount of drama, and I don't. I don't want any part of that.
Is that because of what you talked about last
so.
time with Mumkey or whatever?
Yeah, with Mumkey and Digibro, they are just.
Yeah.
And Digibro is the big name in it. If you get anyone's attention, like,
Anyway, yeah.
Were you guys around when the anime community freaked out because PewDiePie said he was ashamed that he watched anime?
Really?
Well, I mean, yeah.
That caused so much shit.
Well, it's because there's this giant perspective on the internet where it's like, if you watch anime, you're a weeb fuck. And it's just like...
My parents think things about me watching anime, but why are you watching cartoons? Grow up and watch something normal, like NCIS. Yes, murdering people.
NCIS is a mature adult show. God, screw NCIS. I freaking hate that show. Enhance it. I'm writing.
Oh man, if we instead of 2 hands on a computer, if we throw an extra set of hands on the computer, that'll help us hack faster.
Like, if you like big dumb fun, that's fine. Like, I've got no problem with that. But don't try to tell me it's a mature and good show.
Oh
like,
yeah, no.
I'm not gonna try to convince you that Sailor Moon is art or
Sailor Moon is art. You just don't know.
You won't. I mean, you won't, but the rest of us might.
As we all know, Rick and Morty is for intellectuals.
Only intellectuals. You need to have a high IQ.
Only intellectual.
I watched Rick and Morty.
I have a Rick and Morty tag too, and I will only show it to. And no, you cannot see it. I'll only show it to females, and even then, they have to have an IQ of at least within a range of 5 of mine, preferably lower.
Preferably lower. I love that. That was a good addition.
There's also The Big Bang Theory.
I don't like The Big Bang Theory. I
kind of don't.
They're also making another version about Sheldon when he was a kid now.
My favorite show is Friends. That's some high quality content right there.
I liked Friends.
I actually really did like Friends.
I
actually
watched Friends.
I have the DVDs.
I watched Reba.
Oh, I remember Reba.
I loved Reba. We still watch reruns of it. I love the Dukes of Hazzard though.
There are 2 shows in particulars that I just can't sit through. One of them's kind of old. It's that 70s show. I can't sit through it. And Friends. I can't sit through either of them. It's just that 70s show is just a show about we're smoking weed and doing kid hijinks. And then Friends is just we're doing negative stereotypes of every single person you've ever seen. Fucking.
Do you guys remember Rugrats?
Yeah. Rugrats.
Do you guys remember the teenage version of Rugrats?
Are you talking about when they did it as a one-shot thing at first, and then suddenly it got its own show?
All Grown Up. That's what it's called, and I have a DVD for it.
Ike Master's trying to help me with something. 1 second.
Yeah. Redacted also season 2. So right at the very edge of like where you see like the 3 bumps you made at the end there's a little difference between you made the 2.
Are you talking about the right hand side or?
Like right where the trees are at, closer to where the very bottom is, on the bottom right hand corner.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Okay. Yep. You're right.
Yeah, that's a little different on both sides. It's a. Now I didn't want to say because it's like, it's not too big of a difference. It doesn't really bring it up, but says like, okay, since Redacted said it,
that's not what I saw.
You can see like it's a little different, Stuart.
I see it. I changed it. It should update on.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, remember the stream was like half a minute behind or something, depending.
Half a minute.
I mean, for you, it's like a minute behind.
That's about.
Yeah, and I saw and I just did. I said like, there's
that's about as close as I can get it.
Yeah, that's fine. I
So
just
guys, All Grown Up.
That was a mistake.
Stuart, the bit I'm talking about, you know that little divot into the.
Oh yeah. I see what.
You get to
I-
see the
That's-
adorable kids
yeah.
in high school
Slamara.
doing
I
high
s-
school things.
Samar. Yeah, I see what redacted means. Up the very top. Up the
That little
top.
U-shaped divot that you made. That's just like an accessory that
Oh, it is
shifts.
one. Yeah, it shifts to the right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I see it now. Thank you. All right, go ahead, Slow.
No problem.
Yeah, I was trying to point it out a lot, but everyone kept talking over me, so I was like, nope, fuck it.
I must be heard.
Yeah, sorry,
You little
redacted.
attention seeker.
Yes.
I can break out the
I'm
"Never
not
gonna
going to
give you
deny
up"
that.
parody about the chat box.
Chat box.
Well, not the chat box, the voice chat.
Hikari
I
said
can't
it's
words.
not an illusion, it's the nightmare timeline. This is the nightmare timeline you're showing them, Stuart. There is lava. Just in the nightmares world.
I have a question, or I just want to get your opinion on this. What do you guys think about like headsets? Because I recently got a new headset. Like, what do you think about them like having bright neon blue lights on the side of them? Because I really don't like them.
That sounds terrible.
Like, have you seen those? Like, there's also like certain like mouses that'll light up whenever you plug them into your computer, and it's all bright and blue and super fucking obnoxious. Yeah.
You mean
I
like
express
the
my-
game
I have-
controllers
Yeah.
that are like clear and light up?
I have no strong opinions one way or the other.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like it aesthetically, then
I mean,
it's
like,
okay. If
don't
not,
get me
you don't
wrong,
have to
they're
get
nice.
it.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Well, my friend bought them, so I mean, I have no choice but to use them. But don't get me wrong, they're a great pair of headphones, and they allow me to use my better microphone. But neon blue lights, man, no, not a fan.
No, it's a dumb joke.
No.
Are you about to make a stupid joke?
I was.
Oh, come on! I gotta hear it now.
We gotta hear it!
It's like, so
I
you're
mean,
not a
usually
fan.
the
Are you an air
stupid one.
conditioner?
What was the first
You're not a fan, so you're an air conditioner?
part?
You and your jokes, Slomara.
I told you it was bad.
You're
You're the problem. You're the problem.
You're the problem.
Okay,
You're the
don't
problem. We can't
legitimately
have
say
nice
that to me
things.
because I will take you seriously.
I
You're
was
the problem. We can't have
joking.
nice
I'm
things.
sorry.
Sorry, it's just I take way too much seriously. And have
When
a
I
lot of
get
insecurities.
when I get close to the mic and do that stupid stuff, like, know that I'm not being serious.
Noted.
Yeah, and I'm not calling Slomara out either. I'm just being
Yeah.
goofy with her.
Also, when I do the thing where I open my mouth and make noises, that's probably not me being serious either.
Yeah, so
I
Just
just got it,
some
guys.
some people in chat took offense
Yeah.
to me calling you an attention seeker, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I wasn't being serious. I was just.
And it's not like it's not true. Like, I legitimately do it and feel bad after.
What? I'm sorry.
I do it and I feel bad after.
Don't feel bad. Like
I'm
the
the
whole
youngest
point of
sibling. I
YouTube,
need all the attention.
the whole point of YouTube is attention seeking. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'm important.
And I take
Oh.
all of the attention from you because I can't get it on my own.
Why do you think we have Alkine?
We're trying to make us. We're trying to get attention with Alkine. How would you not figure that out?
I mean, considering the openings is always, we took the stream.
okay.
Considering the last one I did was literally, in a world of stupid, shitty content.
Like really
Wow.
different. Slomara just swings for the cheap seats right away. It's great.
Hey, I stopped calling you old man when you told me to.
At least you did that. I don't know why that one was bothering me as much as it was. It shouldn't have, because it really doesn't. But it does.
I only did it because you kept calling me kid, and that bothered me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I use kid
Yeah.
affectionately.
I used old man affectionately.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Fight.
I'm not gonna fight you. He has a daughter and wife to think about. Wait, if he dies, I can have them. Never mind. You want to fight, bro?
Bullshit, kid.
I don't think that's how. I don't think marriages operate on a blood sport principle.
Dear God!
So it's not
I
like
kill you
prison?
and I get your family.
That's how it works.
So it's not like prison. If I beat you up, I can't get you.
It's prison rules, bitch. I kill you, I get all your stuff.
And your wife.
Geek Jacob was making fun of Slomar. Okay, whenever someone like gives me a heart, like says something negative in chat, I just immediately assume that I did something wrong. I'm like, yeah, okay, time to tuck tail.
Tuck your dick and see in your balls.
What?
What?
I have never heard that before.
Just tuck that shit in.
Yes, that's how it works. You just tuck your... What?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I messed it up. Now I feel stupid. It was supposed to be funny, but now it just sounds weird.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. That sounded pretty weird.
I have many concerns.
Alright, is this off? It feels like it's off.
Let me see.
I know you're.
The pond.
I don't need to go. I believe there's one
I
down more.
don't think that's off. No, I think the one down more, that's the edge of the like raised part,
Yeah,
not the
I think
lava.
you need like one. Wait, no.
Just
you're
switch
good.
between two.
Wait,
I can't.
wait. Oh
Yes, it
yeah,
got to the
no,
bottom.
you're good. It's just
Yeah,
the
it was
cliff.
right. It's
the
one
end of the
down
cliff
low. I think it's
kind
a
of makes
cliff.
it look like it's more.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that works.
Yeah.
Geeks yelling Mortal Kombat at me.
Oh, man.
I keep every time Slamara said she wants my woman, I'm like, you don't know what to do with her. You wouldn't know.
You don't know what to do with her.
I would tell her compliments until she just faints from blushing too hard.
Yeah, that doesn't.
I don't like that laugh.
Oh, you're my sweet summer child.
My sweet summer child.
I'll see you at Atlanta Tale and you
Before
won't be
it's a
there, so
child.
haha.
Oh, that made me sad because I actually wanted to go to Atlanta Tale.
I know. I'm sad too. I'm gonna be dressed as a Temmie.
Hot?
No.
What?
Is that the
I'm
reaction you
gonna be
wanted?
wearing a no. I'm gonna be like, full graduation thing. So no.
Oh, that's cute. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna be college, Timmy?
I'm gonna be college Tem.
Oh,
that's
you're gonna
nice.
go to Kulig.
Yes.
Cool leg.
Aw.
Thank you for
Hey,
enough money to
hey,
get you to go
Teddy.
to college.
You pay for Tem colleague?
There is no
Well, I
college
didn't
underground,
need my-
Timmy.
Why do you need my ears anyway?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's just a high pitched voice straight
That
into
voice
the
makes
ears.
it gets me very hyper. Cause Temmies are very hyper and adorable. Except for Bob.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Bob.
I'm Bob.
And Bob.
Bob.
Hmm?
Tem, proud parent. Yeah, it gets hard.
Okay.
Timmy.
Have you guys seen the comic thing where, I don't know if it's Frisk or Kara, but one of them just goes over, takes the egg, takes the shell off, and starts eating it?
What?
And the Tem is just shocked and horrified.
I
It
should not
sounds
know.
horrible.
I mean, it's
Kinda
hard
funny.
boiled. What do you?
Oh, anyone who follows my Twitter will know this, but yeah, I locked myself out of my house again yesterday.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I
Oh,
read
jeez.
that. Good going, mate.
That makes number 5.
Oh, wait. Okay, did you want me to say good going, cunt? Was that more appropriate?
Well, you
Not
just demonetized my
Australia.
stream in one word. Good job, Parker.
Australia.
This
Right,
is
now I
not
got a show to make up for all
Frickin'
that
America.
lost YouTube money. Ugh.
If
You
we
know, the
show
Ninja
pictures
Village
of
actually looks
dogs,
really
that
nice
help.
from very far away.
If you squint at it and you don't think about it, it looks great.
Well, no, I mean it's like this sprawling, like hidden. Well, not quite hidden exactly with the pancake. I mean the picnic basket looking stands and all, but like it's a nice quaint little ninja field place.
I actually kind of like it.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Oh, well, thanks.
I love it. Yeah,
I really like it.
I like it. I love it.
I'll-
I want some more of it.
I try.
I like
Guys,
it.
talk to me, dance with me.
I can't get enough of it.
Talk to me, dance with me, yeah.
Actually, that reminds me now. I said I like it, but now that reminds me of what I said to you, McPark, when you showed me your map. I said it could just be that I had shit taste and you just suck.
Yeah, thanks. That gave me. That gave me.
You're welcome for that confidence boost, by the way. That comes free.
Next
It's
one is
like-
$5.
It's one of the few things I don't charge for.
You might.
Next
Like
one
the
is
Q&A screen.
$5.
I don't like it. You might.
Oh, yes, the most fun part of making Pokemon maps.
Yeah.
Insulting each other.
There's a
Not
fun
making
part.
them.
There's
Well,
a
actually,
fun part.
I do really enjoy making these. It's one of the few things
Yeah.
I like to think I'm pretty decent at.
I'll be honest, in like all reality, I love playing Pokemon Tabletop United. I despise setting it up. I really don't enjoy the map making process and just filling out character sheet after character sheet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. You shove off half. You shove half of a map making process onto like Husif and I.
Okay, what I do is I'm like, I make the map and then I'm like, could you please crop these for me? Because I'm not
Yeah, I
good
know.
at cropping them. And
Somehow.
I thank you for that.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind. It's not that hard, so.
This is the part I
takes, like-
like, because this is the part where I get to be creative and just kind of have fun with it. The part of the process that I don't particularly enjoy is I just don't enjoy editing my videos. Not really.
And that's why you have Megan do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Once in a while, like if I'm doing something a little like eccentric or not eccentric, esoteric, I guess, I don't mind it so much. But most of the time, it's just kind of a chore. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's stop talking about me.
Anyway, Game Perry and Char asked a while ago, what did he walk into? Welcome to the loading crew. This is about the quality you can expect.
Yeah.
Welcome to the community. This is us.
Yeah.
These people give me money, except for one of them, or two of them actually. What are you doing here? How did
I don't know.
Get out of here. You don't give him money.
How did I let you in?
I don't know.
That-
Just
yeah,
one day you said, "Hey, Slomar, are you a mod? No. You want to be a mod? Sure." And I was modded. The end.
What a mistake!
Great
that
story.
was.
I'm actually. Oh yeah.
Go on, go
Well,
on.
it doesn't.
Go on.
I was just like trying to find the other non-patron.
Why did I name this mask Marvin?
What?
Payday 2.
Oh,
The two
Why
people
not?
here.
I wasn't certain what you were going with there. Like, I thought you were continuing our series of jokes.
Oh. I mean, if you want me to continue a series of jokes, hey, why did the chicken cross the road?
No, no.
To kill himself.
You
Wow.
want to know?
Oh, okay.
You want to know? You wanted the big bamboozler?
Yeah.
To get to the other side.
Oh.
Hey, why did
Ow!
the chicken cross the road? I got one.
What?
The
Why?
chick- Alright, what? One more time. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
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 To go talk to the bitch, and then knock knock
Who's
Hello there.
the chicken.
What?
Because you're the bitch.
Oh, we were played for dupes.
I have played
You
you.
guys not get that.
I am so talented at the joke making.
Hey,
Professional comedians.
why do cows wear bells?
Why?
Hey.
Because their horns don't work. Ha ha ha.
Okay, that was
I got
genuinely
one.
funny
I
though.
got-
I liked that one.
All right, let's
I
do.
got one.
Okay, go.
What did the skeleton say when he proposed to his wife?
What?
I was boned to be with you.
Ah!
That's just sweet.
Nice.
Let's look up. Why did the rooster cross the road? Asked Hikari. I don't know, Hikari. Why did the
Why?
rooster cross the road?
Wait
I think
30
I know
seconds
why.
to reply.
Wait 30 seconds.
I think I know why.
I don't know. I just got to why did the rooster cross the road? I think it could be a while for me.
To get some cock. Because he was a cock.
That doesn't work.
No.
I would like to.
I think I know why. I think I know why. Please come up the exact way.
I would like to order
You
one
also
cup,
have the joke
please.
here for us. You'll get you Neo after Hikari does his.
Well, Neo asks what is the hardest part of a vegetable to eat.
So,
Oh, there it is. So it's chicken. Not what I was expecting.
I mean, yeah.
I was expecting because it was the chicken's day off.
What?
Wait, what was the punchline? I didn't hear it.
So I can have.
So it can have sex with the chicken.
Oh.
Knock knock. It's the.
So I
rooster.
wasn't completely wrong.
Yeah, so Neo, what's the end of
Oh
your
yeah,
joke?
now I see it.
Turns
Neo
out
says,
the
"What's the
rooster
hardest part
wasn't
of
gay.
Sorry, what?
Neo's
What?
doing a joke. She said, "What's the hardest part of a vegetable to eat? The wheelchair."
God fucking damn it.
Oh. Oh,
What?
Neo.
Yeah, why?
Oh no!
Gosh!
Ah,
I don't
God
get it.
damn it, Neo!
That is
Old
dark.
crippled people are called vegetables.
Oh!
You don't need to be old, but yeah, crippled, I guess.
Oh, I always.
Why do we sin? Why do we sin like this?
I always
Why
forget
do
that they're called vegetables.
It took me a minute to remember that.
Also, the people that are like who are unable to move completely or like in
yeah,
a coma
comatose
state,
people.
Yeah, they're
Brain
called
dead.
vegetables.
They're all vegetables.
Anyway.
Did someone else
Doctor,
have a
Doctor.
joke? I heard someone's trying to say one.
Doctor, I feel like a bridge. What's come over you? Well, so far, 3 cars, 2 trucks, and a bicycle.
Ah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh yeah, you guys do
That
it.
got you real giddy.
I just like dumb jokes.
But yeah,
Let's do
mate,
more dumb
no,
jokes.
no. I actually have a bit like a form of kleptomania. It's hereditary. I take after my father.
Listen here, you little shit.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Kleptomania is compulsive stealing.
Yeah, so you're taking
I
after
take
your
after my
father.
father.
You.
Yeah, he also said it's hereditary, which means it's passed down through the family genes. You clever little shit.
Yeah.
That was good.
GG, fucker.
I know a bunch of skeleton ones.
Oh.
Yeah, you would.
I
Where-
was born
where-
in October. I love spooky
Yeah.
jokes.
No,
where,
no, sorry.
Where did the skeleton take his woman?
I don't know.
To the bone zone.
Yeah.
Haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, how
You
about
guys want to hear the most popular skeleton joke of all time?
what?
Is the punchline? I got a bone to pick with you.
No.
All right.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
We
Why
Oh,
didn't
no,
the
I know
skeleton
it.
go to the prom?
Cause he had nobody to dance with.
Because he had no body to go with.
Exactly. That's
Okay,
just what.
How
I
about Okay, how about a joke that I doubt people will get, but it is my favorite joke because it's the driest, most esoteric joke I know.
Challenge
And it is
accepted.
about-
Bring it.
Okay. A horse walks into a bar. The bartender asks the horse if it's an alcoholic, considering all the bars it frequents. To which the horse replies, "I think not." Poof! The horse disappears. This is the point
I
at which
remember this one.
this is the point in time in which all the philosophy students in the audience begin to giggle, as they are familiar with the philosophical proposition of cogito ergo sum, or I think, therefore I am. But to explain that concept beforehand would be putting Descartes before the horse.
Fuck.
The horse.
Yeah, that's a-
thought,
okay.
like,
Okay.
I don't think I am.
I understood
so he
that
didn't
part.
think, so he wasn't.
Okay. Descartes was the person who put forward
Oh,
cogito
now I
ergo
get
sum.
it. I understand
think-
it now.
And then there's a popular phrase, putting the cart before the horse.
I still don't get it, but whatever.
Oh,
It's a
I
pun.
understand
It's
it
a
now.
horrible, horrible pun.
That's
All
a
right.
wordy pun too. Is the problem?
Yeah, no, it is the most esoteric joke I know, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, that is a wordy pun. That.
Alright.
Dragon asks whose birthday is closest to Halloween.
Anyway, an Englishman, Irishman, and an Australian decide to have a contest. They decide to go to the top of a building, drop their watch, and run all the way down to the bottom, catch their watch again. So the Englishman goes first, goes up top, drops his watch, races down the stairs, tries to catch it, and looks up, no watch. Looks down, watch is smashed on the ground. The Irishman goes next, drops the watch, runs into the elevator, hits the ground floor, waits, rushes out the building, looks up, no watch, looks down, watch is smashed on the ground. The Australian goes, drops his watch, walks casually down the building, pops off to get a pint, goes grabs some fish and chips, eats it, comes back, and then grabs his watch. When asked how he did it, he replies, "My watch is 2 hours slow."
That's actually funny.
Lou, you should tell that.
I don't
one,
get it.
That one
Yeah, I
joke.
don't get it either.
The
Oh,
really long
Two
joke.
the watch is 2 hours slow.
I mean, yeah, but that was a whole ton of setup for, like,
Welcome
that's
to
the
Luke's
point.
jokes.
Okay,
Welcome to Luke's
okay.
jokes.
You want to hear a whole ton
Oh,
of
no.
setup for a joke?
oh, fuck, no!
Here we go.
No!
So, back in high school, just for prom, I actually managed to somehow get a date. So, preparing for going to prom, first off, I went to, go rent a tuxedo for the prom. And there was this massive queue for a tuxedo rental. So I waited in line, waited and waited and waited, and eventually got to the front, got my tuxedo. And then I said, I'll go get some flowers. Again, massive line in the flower shop. Everyone's obviously getting flowers for their own dates. So waiting in line, waiting, get to the front, get the flowers. Then I need to go pick up the tickets. And again, everyone's picking up their tickets by now because it's getting close to the prom night. So massive line, so I'm waiting in line for hours, waiting. Eventually I managed to get the tickets. Then it's prom night comes, and I meet up with my dad, give her the flowers, wearing my tuxedo, got the tickets, waiting in line to get into the prom, waiting, and finally the two of us get in. And so I offer to go get like our food and drinks while she grabs a table. So there's a massive line for the food. So I'm waiting in line, I'm waiting, but eventually I get the food and go put it on the table and I go get the drinks. And that's it. There's no punchline.
What the fuck?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I as soon as you mentioned there's a long queue, I was like, I know where this is going. I remember seeing this one. This is one of my favorites. I share it on Facebook every year.
Bogey, your reaction though was perfect. That was the best goddamn reaction I've ever had.
I really have a real setup
All
joke.
that for literally nothing. Alright, you cheeky bastard.
It's a pun! There was no punchline! Punch is a drink!
Oh,
What?
oh my god.
What you should have said is,
Wait, there was an actual...
Like,
wait,
I
there was
went-
an actual...
the way
There
you,
was an actual pun.
the way you should deliver that is, I went and got punch. There was no punchline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
it's fine. It was excellent. And I love that joke so much.
I still think that if I did that, I would have got the best reaction from Pokey. Fuck.
Who's first? Okay,
Oh god. I do have another joke which has a long setup.
2 seconds.
I also have one as well. Those ones I could do much better is a setup joke than a pun.
Sorry. 2 seconds. Ragnarok is asking whose birthday is closest to Halloween.
I asked that before. No one answered.
Mine.
Yeah, I think it's Slomara.
Mine.
Yeah, Mars probably.
Mine's in 6 days, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone beats 29th.
I absolutely love Halloween.
Halloween's also my favorite too.
Halloween, quite the shindig.
Wait, did you say
I'm in
6 days
Australia.
or 8
No one
days?
cares.
6.
Huh.
It's on the 28th.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Anyway, another joke. Again, long setup because I love these jokes because they just wind people up.
Gabe.
Can I go first? Because I actually have one.
Oh,
Gabe, hold on. Gabe
go ahead.
posted a real zinger. Higgs Bosson walks into a church and the priest says, "You can't be here. You called the God. You're called the God particle. You're sacrilegious." The Higgs boson responds, "Oh yeah? Then how can you have mass?" God dang it. That's good.
I see.
I delivered it poorly,
I get
but I think
Yeah.
that would be better read.
I still got it.
Anyway, someone else had a joke.
Go on, yeah.
It's a setup joke too, but it's actually a lot more obvious what the joke is.
Yeah.
So the Pope is actually dying at the moment. He has a bad heart at the moment, so he actually needs to find a good heart and ask one of his followers to delve down his heart. So the people ask who will give up his heart to save the Pope, and then everyone says, "I will give my heart to Pope. I will give up my heart to Pope." Then the minister says, "There's too many people here who want to give up their heart. What do we do?" "I know. They said out to the people, "We'll drop a feather, and whoever the feather falls on, we will take your heart." Then they do that. They drop the feather. They said that I will give my heart to Pope, and then he blows out the wind at the feather. They said, "I will give my heart to Pope. I will give my heart to Pope," and the feather never falls, and the heart never gets the Pope ever.
What?
Everyone was saying they would give up their heart, but no one was really going to do it because they never let the feather touch them.
What? All right.
I think that's less of a
Doesn't
joke,
really hit.
more of a what's the word I'm looking for?
Commentary. Yeah. Doesn't really have a fun. Anyway. So this is office building, right? Yeah.
All right.
So there's this office building, and it's recently installed a new PA system. It's got a PA system now on floors 1, floor 2, floor 3, floor 4, floor 5, floor 6, floor 7, floor 8, floor 9, and floor 10. No, level 1. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9, and level 10. One day, this worker is in his boss's office, and his boss is out for a bit, and he sees the microphone for the PA system, and he gets this cheeky idea. So he sneaks onto the microphone, and he tells a joke. And he tells the joke in a turn on level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9, and level 10. And he's quietly chuckling to himself. Just as he turns to leave the boss's office, the boss is just standing there in the doorway, shaking their head. And the boss goes, "Mate, that joke you told, it's ruining productivity. Productivity is down on level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9, and level 10. And just as the man thinks he's about to be punished, the boss smiles and goes, "But I gotta tell you, mate, your joke was funny on so many levels."
That's good.
Yeah. Again, mine was not exactly supposed to be a pun exactly in the end. It was just supposed to be. It's a really long story for very much no.
You still need a good punchline for a joke. You need a point where everyone goes, "Ah!"
Yeah, but it was supposed to be to
Comedy.
realize that no one was willing to give up their heart.
That's more social commentary for the joke. That's more just true.
Yeah, the joke is supposed to be that no one. They said I will give my heart, and then one
Oh.
actually did give their heart in the end.
Yeah,
Bro, we got it.
I got you,
We
dude.
got it. We got it.
You know, I feel bad that no
We
one
got it.
understood it.
We understood it.
Okay.
Now gone quiet.
I mean,
I'm just
yeah.
thinking.
I mean, you've
Thinking about
gotten
the
into
next
like
one.
really long story joke territory, so it's like, how many of those can you come up with?
I mean, I can come up with a couple more that aren't like necessarily full story jokes, but like various
I
variety
got
of jokes.
a really bad pun.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh, share, yes.
What did the grape say when it got crushed?
What?
Nothing. It just let out a little whine.
That. Oh,
That's kind
yeah.
of sad too. Like,
It was a fermented grape?
all grapes are fermented. I don't know.
In all reality, we don't need to worry about the logistics of it. We just need to know that, you know.
It's still
grapes make wine.
associated with grapes, and it was funny though. So yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that was a good one. That was a
Oh
real.
god, did you guys hear about the wooden car with the wooden wheels and the wooden seats and the wooden engine?
Yeah, it was. To tell me about.
It wouldn't go.
Ah, I see what you did there. That was good.
Oh god, guys, have you heard the joke about the butter?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Oh god, I better not tell you. You might spread it.
Oh God!
I feel like if you don't get at least one sigh, you've made a bad pun.
Yeah. Oh god, no. There's also the joke about the tall wall. There's a joke about the tall wall, but I seriously shouldn't tell you. You'll never get over it.
I'm amazed you made it to the end of that without roboting so hard that we couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
That.
I got
damn it.
another one.
Oof.
Okay.
I bought shoes from a drug dealer. I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping all day.
Oh my gosh!
That's a good one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. This isn't a joke. This is more. I just saw it's like someone tweeted this. So I'm gonna post in Deck Memories as well. But apparently the KFC Twitter follows 11 people. The 11 people, 5 Spice Girls and 6 guys named Herb. 11 herbs and spices.
No fucking way. That's not actually true, right?
It is true. I actually went and checked it out.
Oh!
Oh fuck.
That's a weird noise. There's more NPCs I could use. I am looking for. Okay, dumb question. Did the people? Oh, that's cute.
There are no dumb questions, Stuart. Everyone's
Um,
accepted in the classroom.
No, what is
I'm
your
looking
question?
I'm looking for like NPC sprites for Pokemon that had like traditional Japanese clothing. I think the Kimono Girls were,
Yeah, the Kimono Girls.
but I don't know where I can find them.
Probably gonna find them on Bulbapedia archives.
They're in like silver.
What about what was his name? The ice type gym leader in Generation 5.
Bryson?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Bryson.
Didn't he have like some kind of kabuki get up?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
He was a very weird gym leader. He was like, he wore a kimono and was also a movie star.
Yeah.
He was a movie star. He actually completely
One star
gave up being
who
a
then
junior
ditched the
too.
traditional clothing for freaking flamboyant supervillain costumes.
Well, I mean, that's because in that one, that was his role he had to play.
Who actually liked Poke Studios?
I liked
I did.
Pokewood.
Yeah, no, Poke Studios was awesome.
Poke Studios. Yeah, I liked it as well.
I liked it because it really showed this was the last time that Nintendo or Game Freak cared about putting in single player stuff in Pokemon. Ooh.
God damn it, Mara.
Huh?
What you do?
Just both of the things she's just posted dank memories.
Oh. Oh, I see now.
Well, Flash.
Well, Flash.
I cannot find the Kimono Girl.
I need to go
overworld
get
spray.
food. I will be back.
Alright.
Hey, actually, Hikari and Niho are both here, right? Am I wrong? Like they're not in the chat, but I think they're in the.
They're in the
Hikari.
live chat. They
I think
both are,
Hikari
yeah.
and Neo are. Yeah.
I was wondering, can I get some like characters with traditional Japanese clothing? Thank you, Neo. Thank you, Neo. If you give me some, I need some males and females, and children, if you could. It is 9:15.
It's getting to.
Oh, sorry.
It's getting to the point where they're predicting what you need.
Yeah.
We know what you need, Stuart.
Thank you. I've gone through.
Pretty soon, pretty soon you're gonna just be able to going. Can I have this flight? And like a second later, they're going to give it to you.
They just already knew what you wanted.
Or you're going to wake up. You're going to wake up. Just think to yourself as you walk to your computer. Okay, here's the sprites I need to ask them for. You get to your computer and they're already there.
We read your mind.
If you could too, while I'm placing an order, can I get fries with that? Actually, can I get a cherry blossom tree? I would love some cherry blossom trees if I can.
Yeah, that was mine and someone else's the last time.
I would love to put those in this village. And then I think I need to log off and put Jojo to bed and get ready for bed myself.
Alright.
It is 9 o'clock here.
Alright.
Thank you everyone for joining me.
It's fun.
This was fun. This was fun.
Yep.
This was a fun time. I will agree.
It was a fun.
It was a fun. Alright, I'll go ahead and message people. Oh, Hikari just got me a Kimono Girl. Like, wow. That,
Alright.
how?
Well, I'm pretty sure he went on the Bulbapedia archives,
Right, Lou.
like I said.
You also got damn it, Mara.
What dimensions does the tree need to be?
I regret nothing.
I could not tell you. I'm afraid I don't know.
Ring,
You know
ring,
what?
ring.
Give me a second. Hey, you know what? I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thank you all for joining us. Let's go ahead and give everyone a chance to chill. Slamara, go.
Buy my art.
Okay. Ike Master.
Go on the wiki page. I work on there a lot.
Loot.
Don't buy my art.
McParker.
Please come and watch Alcon next week because I'm not doing it this week. Also, I'm taking like story requests or like story ideas from the Discord now. So if you want to help me make stories for the Alkine, please do.
Sweet.
Woo!
Foggy.
Remember that story about Curse where we all nearly died in Curse of Strahd? There will be plenty more times like if you watch Overactive Imaginations on Twitch. We don't have a session next week, but we have one the week after, and it's going to be a super fun, scary time. Yeah.
Woo! It'll be a real spooky time. Woo.
We'll be playing games in the Discord if you want to join.
Yes.
Like
We
right
play
after this,
games
probably.
pretty often now, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
we discovered Town of Salem.
Which I gave the
I
idea
need to get in
too.
on that one. Maybe this weekend I'll get in on that one because we don't have anything really big coming up. What?
My birthday.
Her birthday.
Her birthday.
Well, no, I meant like personally speaking. I'm not.
I
second-
know. I'm kidding.
She says.
How rude.
All right.
He says,
then
which is-
redacted. Let's let redacted get his piece in.
10 out of 10. Nice show.
Redacted. Redacted. Chill.
Oh, hold on. He's gone.
Chicken wings are good.
Well done.
Thank you.
Woo!
Well said, my friend. All right. Catch you all
Ma-
next time.
The master of shilling.
Then we should pay Redacted so he can stay the Omni Shill.
Bye bye.
Bye.